We must protect this house. We must protect Miller Park, American Family Field. He is Anthony. I am Daddy. We got a bit of an important baseball game that we're about to discuss with you live. Thank you, all of you who are joining us on YouTube, both live and in the replay of this.
Yeah.
This is a big one. Brewers Cubs with a lot at stake.
Huge series. The Brewers are 6 down from the Cardinals in the divisional race, but only 2 down in the wild card from San Diego. It's going to be interesting. Last night, a heartbreaker for Brewers fans with so close to that win due to the rule, the third out rule on whatever. I don't even know the rule. He told me there was a rule. I don't know it, but Andrew Cutchin crossed home, but because it was the third out, didn't count.
Yeah, in that circumstance, even if he crosses the plate before the out comes, if it's the third out of the inning, it's the third out of the inning.
I didn't even know how to explain it. So that's how it works.
Now, if it's a hit, then the run can count. But it's a complicated rule. But that explains it, hopefully. Brewers have got to get things in gear and fast.
Yeah.
Because they have fallen 6 games behind the St. Louis Cardinals, the not-so-beloved St. Louis Cardinals in the National League Central Division. They've got time. They've got about 5+ weeks left before the season's done to catch the Cardinals.
Yeah.
But they got work to do.
I mean, Brewers fans and Cubs fans both can't stand the Cardinals.
Yep.
I always say when I'm talking to a Cubs fan, we both can't stand the Cardinals, and when I'm talking to a Cardinals fan, we both can't stand the Cubs.
Yep.
Because I mean, it's true.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend, except when they're playing us.
It's like a 3-way thing.
It's sort of like how it was back in New York when you had the Yankees, the Dodgers, and the Giants, except the Yankees didn't play the other two outside of the World Series, but that's okay.
Yeah.
By the way, you're hearing renovations right now going on in the palatial Sorgi estate because we have a very special guest who's going to be staying with us discussing baseball and other things in coming days. Stay tuned to that here on our channel. We will have, once we get back to the vlogging world, we will have stories to tell about that.
Yes.
In the midst of things, who we got starting tonight?
Brandon Woodruff is pretty good. 2.72 ERA and a 107 WHIP since the All-Star break in 6 starts, 38 strikeouts. He's 2-0. I expect a good day from Woody today.
Garrett Mitchell, by the way, is making his debut for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Really?
Coming from AAA Nashville.
A guy who we only drafted, what, was that 2020? It was just a couple years ago.
It was very recent. I forget if it was exactly that. But
it was one of those 2 years. Really good prospect out of UCLA, the outfielder and shortstop. As Anthony Chimino and Limitless both saying, "What's up?"
Hey.
Anthony, regular viewer, and Limitless, I know you were coming over from Harrison Sawyer. So we got big game today. Brewers in the pinstripes, Cubs in the gray.
Yeah, the Brewers last night wearing the jersey that matches the jersey color of something we picked up at, something that you will get a chance to see.
Yeah.
On our future vlogs that are going to be coming back. It is still a TBD as to when we're going to be bringing those back because of a lot of life events going on. And a lot of work that's got to be done when it comes to those life events. Projects we're getting into, you getting back to school.
Yeah. Nothing terrible.
No.
But
just stuff.
Yeah.
Just stuff and Limitless.
I agree. The best jerseys in baseball history.
Amen. My Cecil Cooper is my all-time favorite in that exact one. You've seen that one. And this is, he got the yout.
The real
so
TB.
That is awesome.
Yo.
TB.
What's up?
Thank you for popping in.
Roll Tide.
Thank you for joining us. This is a rivalry game for those who don't know it. Brewers Cubs was never a rivalry until the Brewers switched from the American to the National League in the 1990s.
Thank you, Bud Selig.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for bringing Milwaukee back into the National League. I think we've been much more of a National League city than an American League city, even though the Brewers made the World Series as an American League team in 1982. But when the Brewers were in the American League, we could love the Cubs.
Yeah.
We could enjoy the Cubs because there was no anger between them. People had the attitude like what you're discussing, Limitless.
Yeah.
That you like both teams and that it was very possible to like both teams when you lived along Lake Michigan, the southwestern end of Lake Michigan on the I-94 corridor.
It's almost like here in Philly, I've seen Phillies fans who like the Orioles.
Mm-hmm.
It's that kind of same concept. They're close to each other in proximity, and they don't play that much.
Exactly. So, and it was also because the Brewers would always be playing night games during the week.
Yeah.
The Cubs would always be playing day games.
WGN
television, a national superstation at the time. Harry Carey on the call. Of course, the awesomeness of Wrigley Field. It is a spectacular place. We've been there for a game.
Love it.
We've been there for a game, and hopefully we'll get back there soon.
I saw a picture last night of when we were outside of Wrigley during the 2016 World Series.
Yeah.
And
I still remember taking you there, and the Cubs fans were like, "Why are you wearing Brewers stuff?" I'm like, "Because we're from Milwaukee. The Brewers are on their way up. They're improving. And I want this kid to feel what a World Series is like." And it was special.
no.
You thought we were Reds fans.
Probably because we were talking about the Reds with Toll the other night.
Yeah, that's
No, that's Toll Road.
Toll Road is a good dude, but he's the Reds fan.
Yeah, we are diehard Brewers, and we like the Phillies.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a high number 2 for us because we now live in Philadelphia. So when they're not playing the Phils, we cheer for the Phils big time. Maddie Rose, you are a Cubs and Brewers fan. Doesn't matter who wins. That is awesome, Maddie. That is awesome. Where are you joining us from? Tell us.
Yeah, and also, everyone should be able to tell we're from Milwaukee with that flag in the background.
Yep.
I mean...
but for those who don't know what that flag means...
That's not the city flag.
Not the official city flag.
But the people's flag. Because the city wanted a different flag than what the people voted for. So they said the people get a flag and the city gets a flag. Sort
of. I mean, there's an effort to make the flag right behind you, buddy.
Yeah.
The official City of Milwaukee flag. Just an individual from the city designed it.
There's a petition.
A huge effort, huge petition. It's stalled in city government.
What is happening? I just see someone out there. I think that's an Anonymami.
Is that an Anonymami? Is that the ghost of an Anonymami?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Which team is the Lions of the real TV?
Let me check here. Let me check. Is that an Anonymami? Is that the real Anonymami? That's an Anonymami!
Okay, good. I want to make sure we weren't getting stream sniped in IRL. All right, the real
stream
TV,
stalkers.
Yeah. Which team is the Lions of the MLB? Pittsburgh.
They've won championships, although they haven't won a championship since '79.
If we're talking rings. Oh, what's up, CJ?
Hey!
So we got college football, we have baseball, we have people coming from fantasy football drafts. This is
we got some Brewers fans. Mix. Yeah, this is a fantastic group of people. Thank you so much.
In general sports, we have I think 2 big things that have happened today, and also happening. We have Aaron Judge on 50 home run alert. JW's talking about
unless JW somehow morphed into the form of your mother and my wife.
Unless Jeff I mean, if we were still in Wisconsin, it wouldn't be too far for Jeff Webster because he's in Iowa.
Or my former WTMJ coworker Jeff Wagner.
Yeah,
but he's not coming to Philadelphia to stalk us.
But I mean, Jeff Webster isn't going to be coming out to Philly,
right?
Unless he's photographing a pen game or something. CJ.
Oh.
Good for you.
Florida State destroying Duquesne.
Yeah.
I have never been to Florida State. We've never traveled that far south on our journeys. I have been on the Duquesne campus.
Yeah, we've been to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the Duquesne campus is a beautiful campus. It is right next to downtown, but it has sort of its own little hill that gives it sort of its own picturesque feel. And I mean, it's awesome. Its football team isn't.
Yeah, but for college football, we had the first games today. Northwestern Nebraska in Dublin, Ireland. Free beer. Free food at the stadium. That was cool to see. And some of the longest cup snakes.
Longer than the Wrigley Field Cup snakes?
I mean, the sections are bigger, so I would think so.
That's true. And when you have people from Chicago who know how to make cup snakes better than anybody, that's going to be spectacular. Anthony, talk about the Brewers in Cleveland next June 23rd to 25th. We've been there. We went there for the Corbin Burns, Josh Hader no-hitter last year.
We won't be there.
I am
would not think
not
so.
expecting that we'll be able to make it to
The
Cleveland
real
that
TV.
time.
Well, I mean, I did take Cody Parkey in a fantasy.
Yeah, they just held a
draft.
fantasy football draft today,
On
and for
Harrison
some
Sawyer.
reason,
Cody Parkey, double doink.
cut the guy and pick up someone worthy.
He's actually a free agent. He can't even get any points.
Yeah, cut the guy.
I thought he was still on the team. No, go Pack Go all day long.
Man, and
we literally have a Packers helmet lamp over there.
that's not just a Packers helmet. If you go back to the video on our channel, and I'll find it here for you, where we give you a tour of the house right after we bought it. You'll see the story of that Packers helmet. And it is...
I don't actually think I ever watched that video.
You haven't watched it?
I think I watched most of it, but I don't think I actually did
Packers
watch the whole
helmet.
thing.
And let's check out the Chicago lineup.
Madrigal, Contreras, and I took too long. So that makes Pops a Vikings fan. That would actually. Oh, I just said a bad word. I said Vikings. my bad. The purple incarnations of the devil. That's better. That's better. For Tom Grossi.
That's the Nebraska making you look foolish.
Yeah.
First pitch of the
Made
game.
all of us look foolish if we picked Nebraska. Yeah, the purple incarnations of the devil from Minnesota. But yeah, Scott Frost. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be too shocked if they just left Scott Frost in double.
No, they're not going to do that.
No, but he has to win. He has to get some wins.
John Johnson! Hey!
What's up? So we have Cardinals fans, Braves fans,
Bishop Sycamore High School.
The fake high school. It's better than Nebraska.
It was once a fake high school. He gets to play it on ESPN.
Yeah, last year.
That's right. You wish the Atlanta Braves weren't on regular TV tonight with college football going on.
Well, because college football's going on, the Brewers aren't on Fox Sports 1.
Right.
And that one's going to be
Looks like we got ourselves. There could be a play at second. If it was.
Ow!
Oh! No, he's safe.
Oh, that's close.
Had it been an accurate throw, he would have been meat.
I need to. Can I see a replay?
We're going to see a replay.
Because Adames went.
Right.
Adames went out. Pat Murphy, I think they're gonna call for that.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. He was safe, and that's because the tag was too high and didn't reach down to actually get at the feet.
Out.
No, he's safe. I knew he was safe.
Tied to the bag.
And that wasn't even a tie. I mean, oh, wait a minute.
Out. He's out.
He is out.
He is out. From that angle, it shows he
got
out.
him on the knee.
That's an out.
I think he got him on the knee.
They're not gonna challenge. That's an out, though.
Oh, hold on.
Are they gonna challenge? Because that was an out.
Hold on. It looked like an out there.
Nope, no challenge.
Oh. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. You gotta challenge that one.
On the side angle, the first base camera.
Yeah, the first camera that we saw from sort of third base looked like he was safe, which I can understand. But the angle from the first base side
showed a clear out.
Absolutely.
Out. The Braves on Sunday Night Baseball. Also, can you check who won Tennessee Hawaii in Little League World Series?
Let's see.
Because I know Curacao beat Chinese Taipei.
Hawaii wins the U.S. championship.
So we're gonna get some Curacao, Hawaii in the final tomorrow.
That's a battle of islands in the Little League World Series.
That'll be interesting. The Curacao kids were so happy running around the field.
I bet.
Awesome to see. And I mean, tickets are free. Okay, the real TV. Yeah, that's correct. I 100% agree with that statement.
Amen.
Yeah, you're right there.
Amen.
White Sox almost moved to Milwaukee.
That they did.
68.
I'll let you explain that while I find a special pick that we've got to show here.
All right, CJ, I got you, CJ. Okay, what picture are you?
We've got to do a little show and tell while we're sitting here. And by the way, that was a beautiful inside low pitch that I think they just
beautiful
ruled a
framing.
ball.
Nice frame though by Caratini.
Yes, by far.
Oh no, he struck out.
We struck out. Ooh.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Caratini, great catcher.
Agreed.
I mean, we don't even need to bring back Omar Narvaez. Yeah, there's the sign.
Yep. This was.
Share your screen.
You figure out how to do that here.
Share.
Share
Screen.
Mm-hmm.
Share screen.
Mm-hmm.
Window or Chrome tab.
Chrome tab.
Facebook picture.
Which one was it?
It's like the 2.5. Yeah, that's it.
Watch this. That pick came from the not raising me to be a Cubs fan.
All right, let's do. I think I did that right there.
And we showed that to the whole group of fans, the White Sox fans sitting in that section. We got a ton of laughs. They loved us at that moment.
There's little Anthony in his little blue shirt
at
and his little shorts.
2.5 years old. Okay, how adorable was that? Tell us on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfectly adorable, how adorable is that pick? How adorable is that pick?
All right, let's take you off there.
Yeah.
Thoughts on? Oh, I love Colton Wong, John. Great player, also great guy. Everyone, make sure to look up his Players Tribune.
Yes.
Minus 10.
Minus 10. What?
The real TV trolling.
That's awesome. Oh man.
The real TV trolling.
Oh man. Getting back to your Colton Wong thoughts.
If it was him, that would be a minus 10.
Yeah, you don't want to see my baby, trust me.
But Colton Wong Players Tribune article was phenomenal.
Yes, John. Yeah, it's an amen.
The Players Tribune thing was phenomenal. Ooh, little curveball, four-seam fastball, curveball, something, and then sinker.
That was a sinker. Like down in the strike.
What's the ump saying? What's going on here? The ump went.
No, that was a swing and a miss, so we knew it was a strike.
Bro, why did the ump go like this? He went this.
He's just doing some sort of exercise.
Oh, Couch's mad about something.
Oh, so there's a little bit of an argument going on. Who are the Brewers' main rivals?
Cubs, Cardinals.
Easily.
And also the Dodgers and Astros now.
The Cubs nowhere near.
I don't like the
Nowhere
Dodgers.
near.
Dodgers.
That's your rivalry.
Because they beat us too much in the playoffs.
That's not a real rivalry. The Cubs are because of proximity and the fact that Cubs fans try and invade Miller Park, a.k.a. American Family Field, every time they come to town and try and outnumber Brewers fans.
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier for a lot of Cubs fans to go to games there than it is in Chicago or Wrigley Field.
Cubs tickets are expensive.
Cubs tickets are expensive. Parking is ridiculously expensive. I mean, they jump parking costs like $25 per game for Cubs games when the Brewers play the Cubs in Milwaukee. And that's less than half of the cost of tickets or of parking at Wrigley Field. The foul ball sign? No.
No, I think he was talking about the sign. No, that was just at least.
We will not discuss that. He's a little too young for that point. You don't like LA, boo Dodgers, boo LA Rams, go Angels.
Watch, Nick the Legend is about to time out John because he said boo Rams. Nick loves the Rams.
I don't mind the Rams.
Yeah.
All right.
Nick the Legend's dad.
Okay.
Just the reason he likes them is because of their jerseys. So then
They
Nick
have phenomenal jerseys.
like
yes.
their old school ones.
Are we talking? No, well, they have a bunch of different old school versions. Are we talking the royal blue and gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those from back in the 80s, the old Eric Dickerson jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
I love those. But those jerseys as well were outstanding, as were John Jansen, your St. Louis Rams, navy and gold. But they won that Super Bowl in the Eric Dickerson era jersey, which I think is the best of the home Rams jerseys. The road Rams jersey, which they wore at home back in the old LA days, back in the 60s, that navy blue and white was just amazing. Just amazing.
Seiya Suzuki at the plate, 248 average.
Still a run around third. Brewers trying to strand him in a corner strike right there. If you're watching the game, you're seeing a whole lot of Chicago Cubs blue. Some of the baby blue of their own Cubs version, and some of the royal blue and red all over the place. Oh, man. The world needs a Pops and JW podcast. It would be more successful than Joe Rogan.
So essentially what he's saying is we need a Big Ten media member podcast.
Right. And I've been a Big Ten media member because I covered the Badgers when I worked at WTMJ in Milwaukee. I was the Badgers Radio Network pregame show host.
Yeah. I mean, J-Dub is a Iowa State and Iowa photographer.
Okay. That'd be fun.
He goes, and he does Iowa Cubs games.
That would be fun. There are things that I have to explore when it comes to podcasting outside of where I work, because I work with Odyssey. Odyssey is the parent company of KYW News Radio. That is one of the biggest radio companies in America. They've become even bigger in podcasts.
Yeah.
So that may have to be on Odyssey if it ever happens.
CJ, that's a Yankees.
Nice.
Let me tell you the two greatest jerseys, back to what we were talking about earlier, though, in MLB history. This and the Phillies baby blue, which is upstairs.
The Mount Rushmore jerseys is the two you just mentioned, the 82 Brewers Road, the 1980 Phillies Road.
CJ. J-Dub isn't that bad.
And then I would say the Yankees pinstripe, because it's the Yankees pinstripe.
True.
It's tradition. You can't knock it. It's like the Packers green home jersey. And the Pirates gold.
Oh,
Willie Stargell jersey.
We are family.
Yep, I love those jerseys. You could put an argument for one of the great Oakland A's jerseys. I like the current Kelly green and yellow.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
That is a great one.
So, Michael, hold on. The Real TV, what does Michael Hogue do in Big Ten media? I thought he was just an umpire.
Will Wawa be joined in the Big Ten Media Club?
Hoagies. I actually had a hoagie from Wawa yesterday.
Nice.
For those of you who aren't from the East Coast.
Skate giving up a run.
If you're not from the East Coast, a hoagie's a sandwich.
Going to the middle of the first, Brewers and Cubs tied at nothing. A hoagie is a submarine sandwich. I used to make them back when I was a high school and college student as my extra job. You went, John, to the St. Louis Rams home game Thursday, the Color Rush Rams in yellow, Bucks in red. You don't remember the outcome of the last Rams home game. Oh, man. The Color Rush yellow. I have feelings on Color Rush.
Hold on. CJ is a Rangers fan.
It depends on the jersey itself. I think for example, if you use it as an ode to something of the past, it can be phenomenal. Like I think what the Packers did last year, for example, going with the green pants and having sort of the leotard look with the forest green was pretty cool. I think some teams just decide to go with an alternate jersey and it looks ugly. The Seattle Seahawks, fluorescent puke green jersey. I am not.
Yeah,
a
those
fan.
were terrible. I will say, if John, you're talking about the color rush I'm thinking of, I remember when the Rams wore those after those LA Fires, right after the LA Fires had finished up, and they play. It was 52-51 Kansas City in the Coliseum.
One of the best football games I've ever seen.
Yeah, same. I don't know on Monday Night Football. That was such a great game.
I mean, and that is an ode as well for the Rams to the 1951 championship team, where that was their home uniform.
Yeah,
they wore yellow.
I love those
then.
yellow unis.
Those, to use your phraseology, those popped.
Yeah. Hogue is a boom mic operator.
Okay.
That is an Orioles fan.
We need boom mic operators. I've worked in the broadcast business for decades. They are needed and important. So many shows can't go without them.
Yeah.
So.
My mic operator we don't have a mic operator. Bruce lineup. Yelich, Adames, McCutcheon, Renfroe, Tellez, Urias, Caratini, Wong, Taylor.
T squared. But first,
T squared, what?
Tyrone Taylor.
I didn't know that was his name. I just call him Big Tyrone. Oh, look at your. Oh, I see you, CJ.
Drew, don't call me Guy Smiley on the mound for the Chicago Cubs. And for those who don't know the reference, that is a character from Sesame Street.
Yes.
Guy Smiley.
CJ, not that bad, bro. This guy grows up. He's 56, acts like a 7-year-old child with these stupid elementary school insults.
That's awesome.
J-Dub is, I don't know.
Go
I don't really have an opinion. It's just, he's there.
Yeah.
Are you gonna show any? I swear, if you show some picture of me at a Wisconsin game or something,
you asked.
I mean, you can watch.
Yes, I will.
I mean, you can watch our Wisconsin Rutgers video from last year.
Yeah, I'll throw that.
That was a good game.
I'll throw that in the comments.
Is anyone new live? Nope. No one.
Let's see. It looks like Yelich swung at a horrible pitch for strike 3.
Tua tag live. My bad. Tua turned the ball over. Third bomb to Tyreek Hill. He is not a former PA for the Packers, right?
Not a former public address announcer for the Packers. A former studio anchor and feature reporter for the Packers radio network. The PA announcer for the Packers for decades has been TV news and sports anchor Bill Jartz.
I forgot about that.
He is a legend in Green Bay, and he's known for giving extra oomph. 3rd down and 10!
And I just spilled my
Which is partially why I screamed extra. It's just water. It'll be fine.
It got all over both shorts and legs.
It'll be fine. And frankly,
Lord.
On a 93-day
that actually felt good.
In Philadelphia, in a house where the air conditioning broke, this is actually not a bad thing.
Okay, that's not too bad. Kind of the same thing. One is on radio, one is in the actual place.
Now, I've done professional PA announcing before.
Yeah, you have. That's true.
I did it back for the Rockford Lightning and the Continental Basketball Association on nights when we wouldn't be doing radio broadcasts. And
come on, Willie.
Run
it out.
Barely striking the baseball, just dribbling down, and he got thrown out at first. But that was so much fun to be able to get a crowd excited, especially in the fourth quarter of a close game. And the trick that I always used was the Rockford Lightning's mascot was Stormy the Tiger. And wherever Stormy the Tiger was in the arena, I would find him right at the start of the fourth quarter before the players go on the court. And I would go, "Hey, Stormy, is this crowd loud enough?" He would shake his head. "Is this crowd loud enough?" He would shake his head. "Come on, let's make some more noise. Let's go. Let's go." Give it about 5 seconds to scream. "Is this crowd loud enough, Stormy? Is it loud enough? Oh, come on, let's go." and
That's
and for the fourth quarter, the entire quarter, the place would go off. I'm gonna find a towel for this.
Jeff Nelson and CB Buckner are both on these. So CJ says I'm 33 years younger than him, I'm more mature than him. So does Will. Yeah, Will's cool. Hog ripped the ice ball. I don't think that Michael Hogue is old enough to have done that. I don't think he's. I mean, let me think. Ice ball.
I can do an entire live video just talking about the ice ball.
No, but the Real TV said that Michael Hogue reffed the ice ball. And I don't think Michael Hogue is let me think. So what year's the ice ball?
1967. I did a documentary on the ice bowl back at my old job.
So,
he did not ref the ice bowl.
2022 minus 1967. 2022.
And I can also guarantee
I can't do that math.
And I can also guarantee you that would make him 55 years old. Actually, yes, 55. All right, single to center field. Kutch, way to go.
Well, it's 55, but he'd have to be at least in his 20s.
Right.
So he'd have to be 75.
That's true. He would have had to be probably 80. He'd have to be 80 years old.
And Michael Hogue is not 80 years old.
Yeah, and also if he did ref the ice bowl, you would need to check to see if his lip still exists because
that's
on
true.
the first play of the ice bowl, the referees blew their whistles and they got stuck to their lip because it was so cold. So they were and trying to figure out how to get this thing off, rip it off. Half their lips got pulled off.
Ooh.
So
did they have to get those stitched up at halftime?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Although it wasn't really gushing blood because it was freezing.
True.
So it got really, really bad when they got inside. But 1967, the years the St. Louis Blues joined the NHL. If you go back on YouTube, John, and find old calls of the St. Louis Blues, the great Dan Kelly, the voice of the St. Louis Blues, was just amazing.
Kutch is trying to steal. Come on, Kutch, steal that baby.
He's got some wheels.
Kutch does have wheels.
He's got wheels.
Renfroe, 321 average, 3 homers, 2 doubles, 8 RBIs, and a 1.101 OPS in the last week. Harrison, what's up?
Harrison Sawyer. Hey.
Your boy Willie's starting.
Can you explain why he picked Cody Parkey? It's fantasy.
And my favorite player of all time, Kurt Benkert.
Nice.
I love Kurt Benkert.
I had to help your dad get the Florida State game on. They're another one of these teams playing in week 0 of college football, and I think you've got some college football plans coming up for some live stuff to go.
Oh yeah, Thursday. Backyard Brawl, WVU Pit with special guest Stat Sports.
John Jansen, your mom is a big Blues and a hockey fan. I would have loved to have gone to one of those early Blackhawks Blues games back when their rivalry was ridiculous. Come on, Hunter. Come on, Hunter Renfroe.
So that's another thing. We were Harrison and I were talking about Hunter Renfroe and Hunter Renfroe.
That's right.
Because I said that Hunter Renfroe is better than Hunter Renfroe. Our Hunter Renfroe is better than the Raiders' Hunter Renfroe.
It's sort of like back when line to shortstop
beautiful play
to end an inning, and that
great play
would have made it first and second with.
Is that in? Nico Horner.
That would made it first and second with 2 out. That would have been very possible. Very possible. He got confused when we cheered of him thinking of the Rays. Yes, a former Tampa Bay Ray. Oh. You bet Pops remembers when Curly Lambeau was a player.
Oh, man.
I'm old. I got gray hairs. I got very few hairs. I ain't that old. But part of my job back when I was with the Packers Radio Network was to study up on Packers history and be a sponge for it so I could tell all the stories. And I'm a sports history buff anyway. So, like, when we went on the Packers Heritage Trail, I'm going to find that also and put that in the link.
Harrison, I'm going to give you Willie's stats. Because you asked for the stat. I know he's good. I know he's been really good. I just need to check the stats. So let's go to MLB.com. No, let's just look up Willie's stats. Willie.
But part of that trail, which we didn't get a chance to actually even see, was Curly Lambeau's childhood home in Green Bay itself because he grew up there.
Yeah, okay. I got his. No, I don't have his stats.
And then he went to go play college football in Notre Dame, got sick and had to come back home and wanted to start a football team to just have something fun to do connected to what he loved. So he and the sports writer in Green Bay started the Packers as just a club team for the city. They would beat up on teams from Upper Michigan 87-0. 2 years later, they joined the NFL. Boom. Look what happens. Look what happens. Pops is good like CJ. I don't know what. I can't judge that about CJ.
All right, here we go. Willie Adames 25 homers this year, 227 batting average, 73 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, 752 OPS.
And looks insane when wearing the Brew Crew baby blue Brewers jersey, like anybody is right now because they're so awesome.
You know who I want to get more than anyone on this team?
Tell me.
Devin Williams. Those when D Will's in that, those just like that. I don't know why, but like it's the same with Josh Hader. It's just like it. They need to use D Will more because it's gonna make people want the jersey.
Yes. Boom.
I mean, Harrison, you do have Wander Franco, so I mean, I don't think you can complain about losing Willie and Mike Purcell, who you guys have. Pretty good for us this year, too.
Now, Brandon Woodruff, the starting pitcher for the Brewers, it is unfortunate that they no longer have pitchers hitting.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
And you have the exact same, like, hairstyle as Edward, the master trash talker. The guy who yells, hold on, I need a prop for this.
Oh, my gosh. He's getting props.
No,
this is dangerous.
Here, I got it.
This is dangerous. What?
The guy who yells.
I gotta throw the garbage out.
The guy who yells.
Just don't dump it on me.
You garbage, garbage, garbage. You garbage, garbage, garbage.
Just like the guy who got nailed with a called strike 3 for the Cubs. Excellent.
Harrison, I know that you can't stand the Astros, so this is for you.
I have to interrupt. Robin just poured a spotted cow. With Bill Schroeder, the Brewers TV announcer.
Harrison, this is for you. Trash cans. Houston Astros.
John, meet Harrison. Harrison, meet John. Discuss amongst yourselves the Rays. That's awesome.
I don't mind Tampa.
I don't know.
Small market like Milwaukee.
Small market, and they have a very good color scheme as well.
Yeah, we essentially have the same color scheme.
Boom.
We literally have the exact same color.
Which is why, I mean, you mentioned that we have the same color scheme. It may be why the Brewers don't regularly wear the baby blue jersey as much because the Rays use it so often. I know Major League Baseball has tended to try and sort of control a little bit what each team wears so that there's enough differentiation.
The real TV.
Oh, man.
I'm guessing the real TV that you're looking at the standings from the MLB. But I'm guessing you wouldn't because then you'd be talking about the Nationals and A's.
Or are we talking about, if we're talking, are we talking college football? One of the 35,000 teams that use Tigers?
LSU, Auburn,
Missouri.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's bring you on here. When you go to a Rays game next month, the Rays playing the Astros, you plan on bringing a sign saying, "Try to steal this, Astros." Nice. Yeah.
I was so if it wasn't on my mom's birthday weekend, I would be tempted to go to Baltimore, bring a mini trash can, bring a drumstick. Let's go, O's! Let's go, O's! Boom. Let's go, O's!
Doink. That's awesome. That is awesome. Now we are.
All right, good call, Blue. Good call.
We are currently discerning, and it's more Anonymami and me who are doing the discerning when it comes to the financial aspects of it. What we may be doing for next year for our Brewers road trips.
Yeah. And
so tell us, oh, by the way, Harrison, yes, you should bring a trash can to Bang. Thank you for that.
You should go cheat. You should do all the cheater,
Now,
because I think it's funny.
Have you started making road trip plans for baseball or for anything else for next year?
Harrison,
Start telling us what your plans are.
Do the Rays play the Phillies or the Orioles? Or I know you'll play the O's, but I mean, do you play the Phillies in Philly next year?
Ooh.
Because if you do, come on up. We'll hang out.
Let's see. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go look that up. Bear with me here.
Cardinals baby blue. Oh, I love the Cardinals baby blue.
They do look awesome. They do.
So Philly
awesome.
comes to Tampa in July. Okay, so
yeah, that would be hard. Which means that they're coming up to Philly.
That's the National
in 2024.
So look on the Phillies,
right?
Just see in case.
Well, if they're playing in Tampa in July, they're not going to Philly.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, yes, they are in Tampa over July 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm excited about the new schedule, too. And one of our road trips might put us right in the heart of college football community country. Which, I mean, if that happens, that would be fun to meet up with some people.
We shall see. The other challenge is you may be going to, especially with the way the schedule's going out. Yeah. Now you can see. I mean, theoretically, if you have the cash, you could see your favorite team in every stadium in 2 years.
Yeah.
But that's kind of hard. Yeah, you are going to check out the Rays and the Mets potentially. Does Pops have a Bart Starr rookie card?
He doesn't, but I'll tell you a rookie card we do have that Harrison was like that Wander Franco 2022 rookie.
Yeah.
I got that.
Trying to think of. I've got a Bart Starr jersey.
You do have a Bart Starr jersey.
That was the one that I wore on the day of the Grossi raid. I don't have any old 60s Packers cards. You do.
Yeah, no, I have 80s cards.
You have one vintage Packers 60s card.
What are you talking about?
Thanks to the Tooth Fairy.
What?
Ray Nitschke.
Oh, yeah. When I actually believed the Tooth Fairy. Before I actually figured out that the Tooth Fairy was fake. Yeah.
Willie Adames rookie card.
Oh,
excellent.
I mean, I think we all have like these more recent rookie cards, except I don't have any 2020 or 2021 rookies because I kind of paused my collection.
Our first sighting of Sophia Minert, Marquette University graduate,
and Garrett Mitchell,
the newcomer from the outfield from Nashville. Sophia Minert is the Brewers' sideline reporter, if you will, the dugout reporter for their television broadcasts. If you can, go back and find the video of when Freddie Peralta of the Brewers made his major league debut on Mother's Day in Colorado when they played the Rockies. And in his debut, he was a starter.
Yeah. And
it was the first time his mom had seen him. It's an out. Rowdy Tellez, a shot to left field, but he was out. Go see that video and how Sophia Minert interviewed Freddie Peralta's mother, who was in tears.
Yeah.
And Minert is fluent in Spanish, speaks it bilingually with English. And just how she was able to communicate Freddie's mother's excitement over watching him pitch for the first time. And he threw a one-hitter on Mother's Day with his mom in
Freddie's
the house.
Pitcher.
By far. John Smoltz, former Cardinal. Yeah, he did have a cup of coffee with the Cardinals. That's correct.
When did he play for the Cards?
For a very short time. You're annoyed the Braves play in Tampa Bay. You'd love to visit Atlanta for a game next year because it is close. That's right. It is the closest city to your neck of the woods, Harrison.
Closer than Miami?
At least outside Florida.
Yeah.
And you'll probably do Miami next year completely. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
I mean, you got to sit first deck, get those 17. I'm guessing they're cheap in Miami with how bad that team is because they don't fill the stadium.
Very, very
true. Of course, the real TV. Of course.
Amen.
Bucks and 6.
Amen. Here, you want to see what kind of a Bucks fan this kid is?
I mean, we do have a Bucks sign. I bought him last year.
Yes, that is true, but even more, when the Bucks won the NBA Finals.
Also, the real TV, you're going to get on Thursday a stream a West Virginia football stream that's not from Golden Blue Dude. Golden Blue Dude is doing the pregame and postgame show for the Backyard Brawl. And I was actually talking about this with GBD in a chat last night. Golden Blue Dude's doing pregame, postgame. We're doing the game itself. So Joey Foster and GBD have done they've done a really good job helping us out.
You went to the series the Rays had in a few days, but you couldn't. Tickets were $7 for the outfield. $7 Major League. All right, we got one going down the line.
Go, Luis, go.
Luis Urias going down the left field line for a double.
Go,
all right. All right, that's a 1-out rally. Hopefully the Brewers are starting.
Let me see if I texted Statute Sports. And I also need to text him Chicago Sports Network.
Word on the street is that we are Pistons fans. Detroit has it rough. To tell you how rough Detroit has it, I work with one of our afternoon anchors at KYW News Radio, a guy by the name of J. Scott Smith, salt of the earth guy. He's from Detroit. He complains so much, but I guess it's sort of been a bit of acceptance for him just how hard life is being a Detroit Pistons fan. It's just pain. It's just pain. Just like being a Detroit Lions fan.
Just like being a Tigers fan right now.
Yeah, but I mean, they've also had some recent good years. Gotten to some World Series, competed well. But we've also fallen in love with Detroit as a city. Really cool city.
Oh, man.
We've had a lot of good experiences.
Under
there.
2.5 hours for the Rays game today.
Oh, my gosh. Who was pitching? Whitey Ford against Warren Spahn?
Here, let me check. Yankees score.
My gosh.
Keeping tabs on Judge. Okay, they start at 9:07, late game.
Oh, wow.
In Oakland.
Yeah, that's true.
So that'll be... Oh, Rich Hill. What team is he with now? Isn't he with Boston? I thought he was with Boston.
I don't remember. Ooh, killer
right.
curveball. Killer curveball.
Drew Smiley was one of my favorite players when I was little because I just loved the last name Smiley.
I remember that.
Who is that? Is that
Victor Caratini?
Omar Narvaez on the bench. He's been injured all year, almost. Red Sox, yeah.
Yeah, he was with
He's safe.
The Sox. The Sox.
Why did they have to keep Wilson Contreras? Why couldn't they trade him away? Hopefully they'll trade him at the winter meeting.
It was all to make you angry.
Because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of having to deal with Wilson Contreras and Ian Happ.
Which is why they kept him. Just solely for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, Harrison. Tough.
Hey. 4 runs, first inning.
That's where the teams are from. The real TV, I didn't yell. I was not happy when I was 5 years old with my grandma because she thought that the Kansas City Royals played in Kansas City, Kansas. So she always talks about this too. And that's actually why I'm from. That's actually why I am a West Virginia football fan. It's because she's the one who actually started to get me into it.
True.
So
your mommy too.
Yeah, but I mean, she was the first. My grandma was the first one who seriously. I was kind of a fan, but then
she was.
She pushed me over the top.
She also was never supremely thrilled that I've kept you a Marquette basketball fan.
I'm a Marquette basketball fan.
Higher than West Virginia. But that's what happens when Daddy's an alumnus of the great Marquette University.
Just always remember, Marquette football undefeated since 1960.
Amen. Does Pops have a college football team? Okay. Two of them.
Put it up, Pops. Put it up.
One, University of Wisconsin Badgers. I grew up in Wisconsin.
I
worked for them. I got to know that university. Oh, that could have been dangerous.
So Urias got wheeled.
Yeah, Urias got back to second base after the line out to Madrigal at second base, so the Brewers' rally attempt is still alive.
In Miami, McClanahan, Sandy Alcantara, outfield tickets $4.
Oh my gosh.
Harrison, did you see Zach Campbell's newest vlog with Jake Paul?
I'm okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm still talking about this here.
I know.
But when you are married to a West Virginian, it is a prerequisite. It's even in the prenup. No, not prenup, but it's in the prenup that you must become a West Virginia Mountaineers football fan.
I don't know how to make.
So I've added them as well.
Yeah, go Mountaineers. We both have WVU jerseys.
Yeah, we do.
The only actual Wisconsin T-shirt I have is from D4 when he sent me one because I won the contest.
Yeah,
Shout out D4.
I've got a few Badger shirts. I even wore one today, but I mean, just the experience of covering the Rose Bowl when I got to go out to that game. I've talked ad nauseum about this on the channel already. If you want me to talk about it, put it in the comments. If you're sick of Daddy talking about the Rose Bowl, let me know too. I won't go into the story.
If you're sick of Daddy being too much like Jeff Webster, except his voice isn't like this.
No,
Yeah, that was cool. Are you in a Harry? Are you in a Harrison?
Yeah, but as we talk about Zach Campbell.
Yeah, so him and everyone. Okay, here's a question. Okay, I need
going to the third tie, 0-0.
Who is Jake Paul? No using the comments.
Wannabe boxer. YouTuber. Is that all
Correct. Wannabe boxer is very. I mean, he is a boxer.
Okay.
But
is he good?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wins a lot of fights.
Like what weight class?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's not like in UFC or anything.
But like is he like that middleweight, heavyweight, cruiserweight?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to boxing.
Okay.
Apparently he's gonna one of the Paul brothers is gonna, I think it's Jake, is gonna fight against. Yeah, I know, John, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, he was in the Zach Campbell video. He was at the Marlins game throwing out the first pitch.
Nice. I'm looking up something here for you.
Yeah, let's get that.
Yep. As we are discussing boxing, I would have to ask.
Oh no, Muhammad Ali's chosen great grandson's about to come in.
Well, I don't think so. I think we blocked him.
No, we got the grandson, but what if he makes a great grandson?
No, but that's the video of when we toured Muhammad Ali's training camp.
But
almost a year ago.
The real TV. Imagine if Pops, J-Dub, and Celine are in. So Celine, I went to Celine's channel, expecting talk about college football, and it ended up just being him talking about why Biden is to blame for the gas prices. So I listened for a little bit. I'm like, this isn't. It's not. And then someone else went live. I think it was Lou. And I'm like, okay. Let me go. But yeah, that was interesting. That I was expecting college football, and I got to hear all about politics. I'm like, but yeah, if we're talking college football, because you can't talk politics.
Right, because of my job.
Yeah. J-Dub, Celine, and you, the storytellers. That would be interesting.
And like the baseball, pro football, and NBA stories that I tell, I'm much more versed at that in college basketball than I am college football, but I love them all.
Yeah.
So
the real TV.
Pops picked Patterson over Liston. Oh man, when Sonny Liston, he was just a monster. And it took someone as crazy as Ali to beat him, to be able to get past him. But yeah, anyone picking Patterson over Liston. Oh my gosh, I'm not that old. I'm old. I ain't that old. And I got Rivas at the plate taking on Woodruff.
Rivas.
So we're in the third inning at the moment. The sun is starting to truly come down in Milwaukee, and you're seeing much fewer of the sunlight glistening off sort of the outfield panels, the top of the scoreboard, and you're getting the smell of the bratwurst, the smell of the peanuts, certainly the smell of the beer.
What about boiled peanuts? Like they were talking about in the news stream.
I don't think they boil peanuts.
Yeah, they don't boil peanuts.
At Miller Park / American Family Field.
Is it light here or is it dark here?
It's starting to get dark here in Philly.
It's also cloudy.
Yep. It was blazing sunshine and 93 degrees today. It was not fun.
Harrison,
I was glad we stayed inside.
I was walking to go clock out, then quickly said hi to him the next day he recognized me and waved, but that's about it. Yeah, I mean, getting in his vlog, that's a life highlight.
Yeah.
Getting in the vlog, getting into the vlogs of Zach Campbell, actually, and then I'm gonna get the timestamp of this. I gotta go do some research.
While he's looking that up, Real TV, boiled peanuts are good if they're cooked right.
I can't have boiled
We wouldn't know
peanuts.
because he's allergic to
I'm
peanuts,
allergic
so
to
we keep a peanut-free house.
peanuts and tree nuts.
Yeah. The only time I've had peanuts anything peanut in this house was when I had COVID, and I basically lived here in the basement and was very separate from him. And he stayed up on the first and second floors.
Oh, Harrison, yeah, that's the Philly Captain supporters, the people in Philly.
It's a lot more this week after his Colorado vlog.
Oh, with the whole thing about the security?
The security and him going into areas where he was not supposed to go.
And that was interesting because because in the past he's been other ball hawks told him he was allowed that he should be allowed to go.
No, it was clear that the Rockies said that's not where fans are allowed to go.
In which case, the home run case or the
any case?
Okay,
he was going into parts of the stadium in the left field outfield area that are not accessible to fans. He had no legal right to be in there.
Yeah, because the thing is, when he was showing it in his video, so the walkway. So apparently, what I saw with the home run is the ramp. So the access ramp to the field is closed off.
Gotcha, John. We understand.
But so the ramp is closed off, but the hallway, if you have a ticket in left field, you can go into. So
that I'm not so sure of. That I guarantee you is not. I would guarantee you that's not the case. And if I'm wrong, I'll be glad to admit
the hallway isn't.
That hallway, once you go past a certain doorway in that hallway, you are not allowed to go in. Oh, Real TB, cannot imagine life without Reese's peanut butter cups. M&Ms really help. Yeah. M&Ms really help, and so do frozen custard and Rita's Italian Ice. Oh. They help us get through that.
What am I getting? What you said? I'm getting Rita soon. Oh, that's copyright. Hold on. I don't want to get copy. Actually, we wouldn't get. I would hope. So I almost accidentally played That's Amazing, but I saved it. It's on mute anyway, so I don't think I need to worry about copyright.
I mean, the parts of the stadium where Zach Campbell went in Colorado when he went to try and get a home run ball during a game against the St. Louis Cardinals, he should not have had access to that. And I understand the Rockies trying to really, I don't want to say shut him down, but put him into a place where he's got to remember he can't have access to everything that he wants.
Now, I will say, the whole thing about, this is what I didn't get. Apparently, you're not allowed to walk between sections. Now, that is just straight.
That's
just messed up. So what you're telling me is I can't walk back and forth in a walkway.
Middle of the third, where as the Brewers continue to shut down the Cubs.
That's what. So
that's ridiculous.
And so what it seemed, because apparently, because a home run. So imagine if there is a ramp, here. So imagine there's a ramp, and then right here is behind the ramp is this walkway that connects the left field to the access area.
Okay.
Essentially, he went thinking that it was completely fine that he would going into this hallway without passing into the thing that he could go. So that was kind of the thing. Oh, yes.
We'll get to that in a second. We will get to that in a second. As you're saying, Harrison, certain stadiums that he has special access, Tropicana Field access badges. Yeah, because of the fact that he has garnered so much of a younger audience for baseball, I think a lot of teams are willing to give that special access to him. But that's prearranged. It's different when you're going into a certain part of the stadium and you have not been given permission to go there. Now, I'm not going to rip Zach Hampel as a human being. He was amazing when we had a chance to meet him. He was great to us. And he's done so many good things for a lot of people in a lot of situations. So I'm not going to denigrate him as a human being. I'm only speaking of this individual case where he went beyond the boundaries of where we're supposed to go. But talking about what you're discussing, where he was given sort of being treated differently, being treated second class, if you will, compared to other fans having access to be able to go between sections to go after baseballs and things like that. If you allow other fans to do it, you have to allow him to do it as well. That he has a very legitimate point.
There, I just posted a YouTube link. That's amazing video. And go to 331.
Yep.
Look for the kid in the Brewer shirt. That's me.
Nice. Because
we actually know that's Amazing Family, but it ended up I just happened to be at the same park they were one day.
Nice.
They were filming with Juggling Josh, who's awesome.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yes. So that's no. So I think in the incident of the home run, he was in the wrong. I think in the incident of where the Colorado Rockies staff said, you have to sit in this seat, you can't go anywhere else. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so first they said he couldn't move between sections, and then they said he literally could not leave his seat. He could not move from his seat. He couldn't go to the bathroom, he couldn't do anything.
That's called this is your punishment for going where you're not supposed to go. That's what they essentially did. So, and I get both sides of the argument with it. Now on to what the Real TB mentioned. The videos of someone trying to copy the Brewers mascot.
He broke his wrist.
He broke more. The Dodgers sideline reporter not only broke his wrist, he broke his ribs.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
The dude broke his ribs, and then he's back on the air on the Dodgers TV network with a cast. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
With Joe Davis laughing his rear end off.
That was a Northwoods League team. Real TV.
Oh my gosh.
Where AJ Dillon trucked the mascot. And so now you got everyone, you got to go to Tom Grossi's channel and find the clip from when he, it's so funny, from when he from when he called the Madden hotline complaint, the Madden complaint hotline on ratings, and said, "Hi, this is you need to upper AJ Dillon's rating because he did you see what he did to my son?" Oh
man. Oh, you've got a raised vlog coming up, Harrison. Let's check that out. We definitely need to check that out. We will be experiencing our own vlogmas tomorrow, which we are putting into the archives that we'll be able to put out at some point coming up in the future when we can get back to vlogging. Yes, that's someday going to happen. I'm not trying to lead you on and be like, yeah, it's happening soon, because we don't know exactly when. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But yes, thinking about mascots getting trucked, I would love to see.
Get through yellow.
Oh, it didn't get through, but he's going to beat it out. Yep, he's going to beat it out. All right.
Great play, but terrible throw.
Yeah,
by Horner.
But that's such a hard throw to make.
He was trying to pull a Willie Adames. You have a hole in your pants.
No, I mean, that was. Do people even know what that is? People got to explain it.
Okay, from our Baltimore video, I think everyone in here has been on one of our streams before and knows the story. We don't have any new viewers in here, I don't think. If you're a new viewer, hi. Happy to have you. But make sure to subscribe, because our stats show that our new viewers don't subscribe that much. Daddy, should I give Mason Crosby a $500,000 in contract incentive?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm sure you all have seen that video, but that will at least explain it. Right around first one out, Brewers and Cubs tied at nothing. The Brewers are at bat with Mr. Said Willie Adames, this time without a hole in his pants, at bat.
Let's go, Willie.
Come on, Willie. First pitch swinging, and And he's so
he didn't even go to
angry.
first.
And he's so angry that he actually took his bat and knocked upside his own head, right off his own helmet. Yeah. You got to do better, dude.
If anyone wants to see some Madden 22 mobile gameplay videos, let us know. Because I can record it on here and then use iMovie to put play-by-play under it. And then there's your game.
It is bottom of the third.
Let's go, Kutch.
Andrew McCutcheon up at the plate.
All right, I know. Yeah, we just lost our college football viewers because Edward, the Master Trash Talker, just went live.
Bye, college football viewers.
Yeah, Edward's gonna say, "You garbage, garbage, garbage."
And look at how they're shifting for Kutch.
Because
they're giving him the whole right side.
And that's the final thing, because I said so. That's the final
good.
thing, because I said so.
Forgive my exhaustion. It's been a long week.
It has been a long week.
It's been a crazy week here in the Sorgi household here in Philadelphia.
I'm playing a quarter of Madden Packers Lions, and then I'm going to get off. Come on.
Oh, he banged that thing, but he got it too high in the air. It goes about 370 feet into center field where it's caught. That ends an inning.
Intercepted by Rory.
Just a little less underneath that thing. That's like a 420-foot bomb. And a 2-0 Brewers
Harrison
lead.
Sawyer's the only guy who actually knows who I'm talking about. That corner from the Lions that Bengal always talked about, Aurier, something like that. He just picked Aaron. Aaron Rodgers.
Nice.
So the Packers have a good defense this year, folks.
Yes, they do.
I'm telling you. So we got Hawkinson in motion. Play clock winds down. Swift runs. That's going to be no yardage.
We're giving live play-by-play while there's another game going on. We're giving live play-by-play of a computer game.
Jamal Williams, former Packer, is going to get a 5-yard gain. Detroit's going to punt this with 43 seconds left in the first quarter. So, I'm just going to play the whole first half because this is going by too quick.
Nice.
So now Amari Rodgers will return the punt at the 20-yard line. He'll go to the 22. 1st and 10 Green Bay. Rodgers under center, 2 in the backfield. Tunyon in motion. Rodgers looks, scrambles, he's sacked.
And because there's not actually a game going on, it's okay for him to do the play-by-play.
Yeah. Rodgers under center, fakes to Jones, throws, Sammy Watkins incomplete, 3rd and 22 for Green Bay.
All right, for you couple viewers who are still with us, give us your NFL predictions.
Rodgers under center, scrambles back into his own end zone, throws deep, Watkins, must! You got must! Daddy,
for a Packers player to moss somebody, isn't that sort of like the end of civilization as we know it?
Hold on, I gotta
isn't like some crazy thing of the space-time continuum to quote Frank Caliendo?
I told you he got lost.
Dude,
look
at that.
Sammy Watkins with that catch.
Nice.
Amazing. Let me actually zoom in so you all can actually see this catch. Over the defender.
Excellent.
The jumping play to get the first down for the Pack.
Excellent.
So now I'm going to call an HB sweep. Taron Jones. We got to wait for the impact. All right, there. So 2nd and 5. Clock winds down.
Brandon Woodruff in the mound in the game that we're actually trying to vlog here while he's
fakes to Dillon.
Completely engrossed in the game he's trying to play.
And Watkins was out of bounds. We're only playing half of this. All right, here we go. Daddy, look. It's the Lombardi special. HB Power Sweep.
All right. Brewers are 2.5 games behind the San Diego Padres.
Get out there. Get out there. First down.
National League wild card race. They got work to do to catch up. And they've got some pretty tough games coming up. They've got the Yankees, they've got the Mets, they've got 4 games with the St. Louis Cardinals. And I think they got to sweep those 4 games if they want to have a thought about winning the National League Central.
I'm running the football. Let's go.
The Brewers have an ace in the hole.
I just got an 18-yard run with Aaron Rodgers. 3rd and 2.
With his knees? His knees
Christian
are
Watson,
worse.
first down.
His knees are worse than a Philadelphia street corner's garbage amounts the day before garbage pickup.
I replaced Randall Cobb with Christian Watson in the lineup, and that's a touchdown to Allen Lazard with 1:04 left here in the second quarter. Crosby, the kick, it's down the middle, and it is good. Packers are going to be up 7-0 on Detroit as Seiya Suzuki comes to the plate for Chicago.
Suzuki versus Woodruff. I still have memories of, and this is where I was getting into with pitchers not being allowed to hit. Because in 2018, the National League Championship Series against the Dodgers, who takes Clayton Kershaw deep? A pitcher.
Woodruff.
Brandon Woodruff. In maybe at least one of the most memorable home runs in the history of Miller Park.
DeAndre Swift, loss of...
just ridiculous. It was such a crazy moment. Even Joe Buck was excited.
All right. And Joe Buck doesn't get excited.
Not as often as he used to.
All right, so Goff looks about to get sacked, throws deep, almost intercepted by Savage, who was covering the tight end Hawkinson.
Now, there is an actual football game going on that has meaning here in the city of Philadelphia as the Eagles are playing the Miami Dolphins in the final preseason game.
I am playing football and it's baseball. I mean, it is football season. College football started.
It's simultaneous in September, which is one of the reasons why September is my favorite month of the year.
Down.
That's going to be some extra bases for Suzuki as he smashes one to right field.
Deep punt. Amari Rogers calls fair catch, and
amen, John. Let pitchers hit. Make pitchers hit. I'm forever a National League guy.
I like Andrew McCutchen.
I
like Andrew McCutchen.
I like Andrew McCutchen too, but as a general rule,
I know.
I mean, the Brewers DH for those who don't know.
Go A-Rod. Go.
But I love the National League old school style of having pitchers hit because it puts so many more decisions into a manager's mind of what they have to do to win a game.
Hold on.
That's something that's been missing in baseball.
Shohei Ohtani, 9 strikeouts, 7 scoreless innings.
And he's the only guy who's basically allowed to be a pitcher who hits.
Shohei. All right,
you've got to bring back pitchers hitting, but that's never going to happen.
So Chicago Sports Network said he's going to tune in at 9.
Awesome.
So I messaged him to let him know we're live for the game. I actually didn't put it in the group chat. I separately messaged. I have a creators group chat with a couple of other
excellent
YouTubers.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna say,
man. What would you guess would be the population of Brewers fans to Cubs fans at this game, considering it's a Saturday night?
Of what I've seen, 50-50 so far.
That's probably pretty accurate, which is a sad reality of how Cubs fans invade Miller Park on weekends. Another inning where the Brewers get a runner strand. No one scores. Middle of the fourth inning. The Brewers and the Cubs are tied at nothing.
Halfway through the game.
And let's see, John mentioning you agree let pitchers hit, but you allow having your favorite player Albert Pujols back because he can play DH for the St. Louis Cardinals, not have to worry about hitting, and he can chase 700 home runs. Excellent. Excellent. I can't stand the Cardinals, but Albert Pujols, absolute class act. And yes, as you say, John, less strategy now, way less bunting. What I wish baseball would have done instead was had a situation, for example, where in the first at bat, or at least the first go round, maybe the second go round through the lineup, you have a DH. But at least the first go round, and maybe that's it. And you have a DH hitting. And then what you do is you have to force the manager to make a decision. If you want to keep the DH that you have in the game at that moment, you have to replace the pitcher, because then you make the DH essentially a pinch hitter for the pitcher that you're replacing, like you used to back in the old National League setup. So say, for example, let's use the Cardinals. Albert Pujols, he starts the game as the DH. First time through the lineup, he's a DH. Second time or third time, whatever is the right way to do it, I don't know which it is, but whatever time it is, the manager then has to make a decision. Does he keep his starting pitcher in, or does he keep Pujols in as a designated hitter? If you do that, if you keep Pujols in, you got to replace your starting pitcher. Make the manager have a decision. What that does is increase the level of strategy. Nice little single for the Brew Crew to get a run around base and lead off Hunter Renfroe. Nice. But it forces decisions. It keeps strategy in the game while keeping offense in the game by at least having DHs in a couple times. And then you have to keep deciding. Do you want to keep the DH in? Do you want to keep your pitcher in? Or do you want to keep Pujols in and then keep having to change pitchers in between innings? Because the way that they have the DH set up now, you lose opportunities for strategic decisions and second guessing. I'd love to see that type of setup in baseball, but they're not going to have that happen because now the players' union has said, just keep DHing as it is, and Major League Baseball is going along with it. If it was Wainwright, you'd pick the pitcher. Otherwise, you would pick Albert for the home run power, which he certainly has. To see him go off in his final season the way he has, has been beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Even if it's killing my Brewers. Oh, it's great. It's great. It's good for the game. It's good for the game of baseball. And I know this is St. Louis's last go around, and this is their shot if they want to win a championship. So to all of those who love the kid, thank you for sticking around while we wait for him to come back. All right, Rowdy Tellez. 1-2 count to the Brewers first baseman who's built like me. And they shift and they give him the complete left field line to go after in this situation. Tellez, if he has a big September, could get to 100 RBI. Oh, would that be beautiful? Yes, Braun and Fielder did hurt the Cardinals. And it looks like Tellez beat out the throw at first base with his big frame, but they ruled him out. That's worth a challenge, guys. That's worth a challenge. Badger Kid keep talking trash. He's missing his own stream, leaving Pops to carry the stream all by himself. I've carried talk shows on radio for hours all by myself. I think I can do this. It's okay. It's okay. Let's look at the replay. Oh, yeah, he's safe. Rowdy Tellez beat out a double play grounder. Love it. Love it, big guy. That's awesome. That is awesome. So they still got the lead runner, but Rowdy gets to first base. 2 outs. And everyone's staring at at the screen at Miller Park. Oh, man. This kid. He comes off our stream just to go and trash talk you. You're coming off our stream just to go trash talk the real TB, according to the real TB.
I didn't trash talk nobody. All I said was, all I said to the real TV. This is all I said to them. I will tell exactly what I said. CJ and TB, that's where you guys went. LOL, JK.
Okay.
Laughing out loud, just kidding. That's not trash talk. That's just joking around.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
I'm right here.
and they're about to overturn a call of out as Rowdy Tellez beat out a double play ball.
Nice.
And the video proves it. And Craig Counsell's all happy. Stop mistreating Real TV.
I'm not.
That's between you guys. I'm not involved.
No.
I'm Switzerland in this discussion.
No, respect the Real TV. Also, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the bottom one.
Oh, yes. I saw. Yeah, we heard that news.
Yeah.
John, NL no DH, but NL and AL pitchers hit. AL at NL DH the way
it used to be.
Actually, it's flip. Let's flip because the American League at the National League, they used to have the pitchers hit. When it's a National League game at the American League, it used to be the DH. So it was the home team that would decide that. Now, I've got no issue with it being that way either way. But because of the influence of the Players Union on Major League Baseball saying we want to have a universal DH across the whole league, it's not going to change. We're stuck permanently with DHs.
The Real TV, nah, you cool. You're cool. I'm not
that's awesome.
I'm mistreating nobody. I'm chilling.
That is awesome.
Your boy chilling.
All right, Luis Urias. Let's advance. Rowdy, we know we can't get into third base on a single, so we've got jobs to do.
The Real TV, I heard Pops the whole time. I was the entire time. So I was chatting in Edward's stream, saying hi. I was like, can't stick around because we're live, but what's up? And then Neo was saying hi to me, so I was saying hi to Neo. And I was, so everyone was, we were just chatting for a minute. And then I went to do a couple things, and I was trying to find Nana Mommy. I don't actually know who she is. But yeah. So I was in no show because I went, he'll take off a couple minutes. You left your own stream. I did leave my own stream.
Yes, we're going to have to, I think there may be some yard work involved coming up for him.
Hold on,
that'll be some consequences.
You said I get Ritas, and now, so all you gotta do is just take away the Ritas, and then I don't have to do yard work.
He's going to have to do yard work anyway. So it's unrelated.
Well, school's about to start.
Yeah, but you have like another week and a half before school starts.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
He's going to be doing some yard work with me.
That's true.
And even some on weekends, potentially. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the hedge game is ridiculous here at the house. I know I've complained about it way too often, but yeah. Now, looks like Rowdy's in scoring position. Got ourselves a nice walk with Luis Urias. Excellent. Excellent. Which brings up Mr. Victor Caratini. Come on. Oh, Caratini. That sounds like some sort of like natural pharmaceutical thing, doesn't it? Make Patrick Kidd shovel all the snow by himself when the time comes. This is supposed to be a nasty winter.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'll help shovel, but
does.
But I also am gonna have virtual school probably. If they predict the snow, I'll be virtual. So I'll have to still do school.
And here in Philadelphia, that's like less than an inch. They'll cancel school. It's just ridiculous.
It's nothing compared to Wisconsin.
I know. It's like there can be a foot and a half of snow, but if they clear the roads in Milwaukee, which often they're able to do because they have so many salt trucks and plows, you're still going to school. And he did in ridiculous snow. It doesn't stop us. We're hardy like that. We're tough like that. In a city that's a tough town. Ooh, foul tip action. Little foul tip action for Victor Caratini. Making 1-2. Right now, if I was at this game, I would be eating, what would I have?
Brachos?
I would probably get the brachos.
Yeah.
That's coming in a future video. The greatness of Miller Park brachos. So fantastic.
Someone needs to clip Uncle Lou from the morning show earlier saying Marquette. Someone needs to clip that. And, I might clip that. I might clip that just
and like edit in like us at the fight with the fight song from when we went to that Marquette, North Dakota State game. Down here, when snow is forecasted at 10%, the whole state goes in lockdown. Oh, is Rowdy Tellez going to advance to third after a deep shot to center field? No, he will not.
Rowdy got wheels, though. Everyone knows he's got wheels. He stole second.
Yeah, the whole state going in shutdown mode. I can understand. You guys don't have the salt trucks. You don't have the plows to handle it. And you probably don't have people who know how to drive it. Whereas I've got decades of experience driving in ridiculous snow. So even in Philadelphia, I can handle things more than most people here in this area can. Although when you get a nor'easter here in Philly, which we didn't get any
we haven't got
last year, it gets ridiculously snowy. Colton Long, bunting.
What?
That's
not an out.
That's not an out. Went off the padding of the signage behind home plate.
Oh, I just got sacked. I'm just playing the rest of the game.
Oh, come on. Stay focused on what we're doing, buddy. Stay focused. Stay focused on the people. Don't get distracted by doing other things, all right? That's it. Cut the game. Let's play. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Madden was making, I don't know. I shouldn't have kept Madden open.
I know we have 3 screens in front of us, but we're too addicted to screens and being distracted on things. Okay. So, oh, man. What do we got?
The Real TV, the Keep School open. EF Tornado is nearby.
Remind me where the Real TV is from, where you're at. The kid knows. I'm not as familiar.
I mean, I think it's Alabama because it is an Alabama thing.
Yes.
But I'm not sure.
No, I remember those tornadoes in Tuscaloosa.
I know where.
That was crazy.
I know what state most of them live in.
That was crazy.
Also, John, Braves, Cardinal. Okay, John, I'm sorry, but I need the Braves to score some runs on you. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Thank you for the locator. I appreciate that for the perspective. So, man, we're going to the 5th inning as we are still scoreless at Miller Ballpark in Milwaukee. Right next to the location of where Henry Aaron's last 755th and last home run landed, right by the old County Stadium site. To me, he's still the home run king because he did it clean.
He is.
He did it clean. He never had to have the extra stuff that Barry Bonds put inside him. He never had that. John Jansen, you need the Brewers and Cubs to tie.
Not the Cubs to win because, the Cubs aren't in the race.
I think he just wants to see the game continue and see that all the Brewers and all the Cubs just flop on the ground in exhaustion and have them cancel. No, you don't, John. I'm kidding. But, the Real TV, do not come down to your neck of the woods in mid-July. Mm-hmm. I have been to Atlanta in mid-July. I know I have good friends who worked the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta in mid-July. It gets so hot. Yeah, my friend of mine who works for the Packers in PR.
Yeah, cool.
It got so hot during those Olympic Games, they had to move the marathon races from the mid to late evening, which is tradition with the Olympics, where they run into the stadium right before the end of the start of the closing ceremony. They had to move it to 7 o'clock in the morning just to keep the runners safe.
Yeah.
From the possibility of insane exhaustion.
You know what I just remembered? And no, I'm not going to go on anyone's stream, but you were talking about M&Ms, and we have some, and I'm hungry for a snack, and our light just went out.
We're back.
There. So I need to go get some M&Ms.
We do take bathroom breaks here on Sorgy Stories and food breaks and things like that, because when these streams go 3-4 hours, that can be too long. So, Brandon Woodruff still in this game. Still pitching. As you're saying, Real TV, the little heat wave on the East Coast Have the other week as normal at 8 a.m. in mid-July. Amen. I will say Philadelphia often during the summer has as much humidity and matches the high temperature of Miami. It is this ridiculously hot in the city because it's an urban jungle. There's very little foliage, few trees, very little grass in the city because all the homes are literally right next to each other. All the businesses are literally right next to each other. There's no room to keep growing trees in so many parts of the city. And because you got so much concrete that dominates the landscape and the concrete houses, the brick walls, it retains heat. The temperature can get 20 to 25 degrees hotter than the actual air temperature. And it is stifling. Just like in New York. It gets so bad. Yes, John, we do allow him to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, real TB. Everything is good until mosquitoes come out. Yeah, I ain't messing with southern mosquitoes. I'm doing my best to not touch those things. Those things are the size of airplanes. They are ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Oh, yeah, they gave him that upper pitch. Pitch just a little bit too high. Come on, Woody. Get that thing in the strike zone.
I got the sharing size.
Oh, thanks. You'll share it. I appreciate it. Oh.
So we got.
Ooh.
So we got pretzel sticks, cranberries, and M&Ms.
Okay. You want me to mix them?
Yeah, sure.
There is an expertise.
Here, let me do it. I know what you're going to do.
Are you sure?
You're going to shake it, right?
No, I'm not going to shake it.
Oh, well, then do your little thing.
Okay. Everything has, this is a little science to this. Everything has 3 axes. You have the x-axis, the y-axis, and the z-axis.
I haven't learned about
forward,
Z. I know
backwards,
X and Y, though.
Left and right, up and down.
Okay.
So first, we're going to call this the x-axis. You turn it 10 times on the x-axis.
Yes, trail mix.
9,
Trail mix.
10. Okay. I'm going to turn it 90 degrees so it goes to the left, right, and do it this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a runner on first, one out.
Okay.
Still no score between the Brewers and the Cubs.
No.
And then we flip it on its side so it can get up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Welcome to ASMR on Sourcing Stories. And there we
It's
go.
mixed perfectly. Now, the thing you got to remember, though, is that it's very easy for the M&Ms and the cranberries to fall to the bottom. So you got to keep grabbing towards the bottom to get that.
John,
Oh, is that a fair ball? Is that a fair? No, it's a foul ball. Barely.
John, I'm sorry, but let's go Braves! Let's go Braves!
Oh, man. If you just want to get rid of Badger Kid for the summer, just send him to the South. He'll gain at least 40 pounds.
The real TV.
We'll both lose 40 pounds from sweat.
The real TV. I'm gonna be at. If I go the next time we go down to the South, I'm gonna be at Waffle House every day getting those hash browns. I went to Waffle House for the first time this summer when we were in North Carolina, and I fell in love with the hash browns.
Well, remember, though, you got great Southern food that puts on poundage.
Uh-huh.
We have 10 food groups in Philadelphia that will put on poundage.
And in the Midwest, we got cheese curds.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's beating cheese curds.
By the way, I'm proud of myself. I lost an inch on my belt,
Oh, okay.
so I'm doing okay. I'm happy.
Oh, what is it? What was I going to say?
Mm.
We need an air fryer to make cheese curds.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Waffle House. You got the real TV. You got to go to the one in Wilmington, North Carolina, and meet Queen Bee. Queen Bee at the Waffle House in Wilmington.
If you like music, David Wilcox, great acoustic artist, did an entire song as an ode to the Waffle House. And it speaks truth. It's so awesome. It is so awesome. So is this that you made. Great job. Great job. Waffle House or Huddle House? Educate me on Huddle House. I've heard of it, but...
Also, Matt Mitchell came out with his first SEC roll call today. That was fun. He works with It's a Southern Thing.
Okay.
Who they do stuff with SEC shorts and stuff. Yeah.
I've heard of Huddle House. I've never passed by one. Waffle House, I think, goes as far north as Indianapolis.
Yeah, they're in Indiana. We passed by ones in Indiana.
And here in the East Coast, I think you have to get into Virginia to get to
you got
one.
to go down to Lincoln.
We got first and second for the Cubs with one out. Starting to be a little bit of a problem. Ruh-roh. Do you have Wawa in Alabama? Do you have Wawa? Tell us.
I think I know the answer is going to be now. Yes, John. Airplane video. Yes, that was a funny one. I got to get you on the SEC shorts. Binge watching train.
I've seen him. Don't overlook gas station food, real TV. Wawa and Quick Trip. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree when it comes to high quality gas station food. And we will have evidence of that coming up.
We have a video
On Sorgy Stories at some point. That's foul ball. Thank you. Second deck, but foul ball. Please. Please, and thank you. I gotta put this down. Good. Now, no Wawa, but they are planning to expand.
Do you have Culver's?
Culver's? Any city with a Culver's and a Wawa, it's over. That's all you go to.
And if you have a Quick Trip's cheese curds are
By far,
great.
yes. You don't get why the Tennessee, what's that emoji?
Tennessee, I don't know. Oh, suitcase.
The Tennessee suitcase?
Yeah, it's a suitcase because of mustard, and you'll have to look it up. It's a whole thing where, like, I think a fan threw mustard on the field.
Okay, hang on.
That's why Uncle Lou's morning show is the Mustard Chew.
Cinnamon, honey mustard.
That's in the Nashville. You got to look up Tennessee mustard.
I did. Oh, it's Tennessee suitcase.
You're talking Tennessee Volunteers.
Okay, because they were doing something about how they used honey mustard to hide drugs in a suitcase. Lane Kiffin signs a mustard bottle.
Down there. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, throwing mustard bottles onto the field of play.
And that's at a baseball game, but they also did it at football games.
All right.
What about Buc-ee's?
I still don't think that's as weird.
We haven't done Buc-ee's yet, but Buc-ee's is another college football community group.
Throwing mustard on the field is still not as weird as the Detroit Red Wings fans throwing squid, octopuses onto the ice.
Octopi.
True.
That's a little I know about grammar. Grammar was my worst grade last year.
As it's a DP, that's one. Oh, they only need one. Nice. They escape another rally by Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Zip, halfway through this game, we're in the middle of the fifth.
To the 6 of you watching, I hope you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone new, welcome to Sorgy Stories.
Mm-hmm.
I am Wisconsin sports fan. And
Anthony.
he's Pops. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Pops. Or no, I'm not Pops. I'm Anthony. He's Pops. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And the Raiders did the same thing. The real TV.
Raiders fans threw benches on the field?
No, but they threw beer bottles at the benches.
Wait a minute. In Oakland or Las Vegas?
In Oakland. Because you always talk about when they're some of the visiting team. That stuff. That's what I'm talking
That's true.
about.
Raiders fans are known for throwing beer bottles at the opposing team. The Browns fans don't throw beer bottles necessarily at the opposing team, but they were known for doing that during a particular game against Jacksonville. I want to say in like 2001 or something, when there was a very bad call against the Browns. And I think they had to like stop the game and call it at the very end or before the very end because of how Browns fans were throwing bottles onto the field. You know, the bench stuff, that came in 95 when the Browns' first incarnation, owned by Art Modell, moved to Baltimore, when he moved them to Baltimore. And they ripped up benches from out of the old Cleveland Municipal Stadium.
Oh, no.
What was said to be the mistake by the lake.
Mm-hmm.
An 83,000-seat stadium, which was perfect for football. They sold that place out. But for baseball, was just a ridiculous cavern. It was not meant for baseball.
What was I going to look up? Oh, Culver's map.
And I still find it funny, but I loved it when the film Major League, which was about Cleveland, was filmed in our hometown of Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
And it was set in Cleveland, but shot at the old Milwaukee County Stadium. My sister was an extra in that film and got to meet Hank Aaron.
Really?
I've told you this.
Well, in the which one are you talking about?
Because Hank Aaron was in town.
Oh, that one.
For the filming of the movie.
Oh, so I didn't know when she met him.
Yeah.
Because y'all, of course, it's upstairs, the real TV. I'll grab it.
We're just going to keep making him run laps during the show. Yes, he absolutely has a cheese head.
He doesn't. His head's too big for
My
him.
head is too big. John Jansen. 4-0, mid-4 Braves over the Cardinals. Oh, man. All your confusion, John. The Chicago Brew Crew. And yes, the kid has a cheese head.
All right, so I'm going to give you the real TV, all of the Culvers in Alabama. Decatur, Florence, Phoenix City, Foley, Hoover, Madison, Hoover,
Ooh.
Mobile, Auburn. That's where they are. So if any of those are near you, hey!
Happy Hodag!
Green Bay in the house, Wisconsin in the house, and there is the Chicago Sports Network, who's about to get timed out. No, I'm kidding. Our mod squad isn't here tonight.
Would we like to bring him on?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
CSN,
we'll invite you in.
I'm going to send you the link. If you want to come on, you can come on.
And Happy Hodak referencing Bob Uecker in the movie Major League. A nice little single through the middle to get the Brewers on base with one out. All right, Christian Yelich.
Isn't it Chicago Sports Network? I don't know if I would say that.
We ain't let you do that. It's all right, though. No, but yeah, we'll get you in here.
Here, if you want to come on, I'm going to Google chat you the link so you can hop in. We're just, for anyone just joining, we're just eating trail mix and watching some baseball.
Yep, sitting here in a couple of cheesehead transplants who now live in Philadelphia because of my job. But we still love Wisconsin sports, and we've grown to love the Philadelphia teams too. So we definitely support them. But always still the Wisconsin teams are our first loves, and we're sticking with them. Mobile, Alabama, the home of Hank Aaron, is the closest location with a Culver's to your real TV. We once flew into Mobile, Alabama.
You did.
Yep, I flew into Mobile.
I never did.
A couple of years before you existed. Oh, nice. Wild pitch. Yelich gets to second base.
Boy, Ellie.
One out. The Brewers now have a shot at starting to rally, 2-0 count at this moment. But we flew into Mobile because it was much cheaper to fly into Mobile, rent a car to drive to Pensacola, and go to Pensacola, flying from Chicago, than it was to fly in from Milwaukee direct to Pensacola.
All right, you got the link.
Let's see. I've got the link?
No.
He's got the link.
Chicago
Excellent.
Sports Network has the link.
Oh, we are cold-blooded. That's because we're from Wisconsin. We have to be able to survive in cold.
Guy. Oh, yeah, dear.
You understand that about Chicago as well.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting for you to come on here. Willie Adamas at the plate with a 2-0 count. Yes, he freezes.
Chicago Sports Network, originally from the same town.
Oh! It's not going to be deep enough to score him, but Yelich will get to third. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to stay at second.
Chicago
Down
Sports Network,
2 out.
originally from the same town as Illinois State.
Okay.
Wisconsin's first opponent of the year.
So a little bit downstate from Chicago, but still a fan of the Chicago teams.
And, moved to South Carolina.
Still light out at St. Louis.
And that's how we got in contact, is through Statute Sports, him and Chicago Sports Network, you can see their videos together.
That would be a reason, by the way, to live in Texas, is that so much of the state is still in the central time zone, and it stays light out late because you're on the western side of the central time zone. That is a definite advantage.
It's light pretty late in Dublin today.
A lot of people go to Pensacola because of the prices compared to going to other parts of Florida. You nail it. You nail it. Plus, I love the southern exposure on the beach, which means you get a beach view east to west the whole day. The whole day. It's just beautiful. We were there for a wedding. A couple of my wife's good college friends. We were there for a wedding, and it was a beautiful wedding. A lot of swing and ballroom dancing. They love that type of stuff. I had some of the best seafood I can remember. We picked up a bunch of seafood to bring to the hotel room right before a major squall of weather came through. And it looks like this inning is going to be over. Cubs survived. Do not allow the Brewers to score. We're going to the 6th inning, tied at 0-0. Oh, the seafood in Mobile, Alabama. I bet it's bonkers. Now, I'm a full-blooded Italian, which means, of course, we're surrounded by the sea. Sicily, I'm 75% Sicilian. An island is surrounded by sea. Oh, I love seafood.
He does. I'm not a big seafood guy myself.
But
I like the pasta.
Yeah. But fresh seafood, yes. In the South, along those areas, the fried seafood is killer good. Killer good.
Our real Southern expert is Anana Mommy. But it sounds like she's listening to country music right now.
Yeah, so she's doing some amazing things to help us out right now with here in the house to get things ready for a really cool guest who's going to be staying with us.
John, I thought you said you were losing 4-0.
Oh, you're winning. Okay.
Oh,
you're down 4-2. Okay. Thank you for the score update, by the way. Yes, big time. Big time. If we get
Padres scored.
Will there be any Brewers Cardinals weekend games coming up?
No, ball weekdays
are on top.
Okay,
Padres
that's right.
up on 1 on Kansas City right now.
That's right.
I should see the last day of school, or not the last day of school, but the last day of the MLB season.
Mm-hmm.
If Nick the Legend and I stream either from his house or our house, in the afternoon as soon as we get home from school for the last games.
That would be
for the last hour
cool.
of baseball.
That would be very cool. I think the games start at 3:00.
No, they start at
Eastern
1,
time.
I thought. But maybe if they're 3, then I'm watching the whole thing.
Let's check that out. Game 162 MLB. Wednesday. That is, as Woodruff says here in the 6th inning. Let's get to the calendar. I want to find out that last set of games. Wednesday, October 5th. They're all starting at 4:00 Eastern.
Oh.
Oh! Late afternoon baseball for the final game of the year. That's going to be awesome, at least late afternoon for us. Real TV, if you're in Mobile, you don't go to Winsel's in downtown or Bluegill on the Causeway for the seafood. Something is wrong with you. Mardi Gras started in Mobile, not NOLA. Wow.
Our kind of Gulf Coast expert when it comes to videos is Toll Road. Toll Road has done a lot of stuff on the Gulf Coast recently.
We'll have to check that out next time Toll joins us. We'll have to discuss that with him.
Hey, Toll, you here?
If Toll is ever, if there's a Brewers Reds game, we should bring Toll on.
Oh yeah.
I'm still waiting for Chicago Sports Network to come and join us.
I don't know if he will. I know that his internet out there isn't the greatest.
I get you.
Sometimes.
I get you. Yes, John Jansen, all the Major League games on the final day of the season start at the same time. It is a brilliant move that Major League Baseball is doing to copycat the English Premier League. Because there are so many games that are happening, all of which affect each other in so many different circumstances that, yes, 15 years older than Noah, that because they're all happening, they all affect each other. They don't want to create a situation where a game that maybe is scheduled later in the day that could have meant something suddenly doesn't mean anything. So they want there to be as many games with importance as they can. So they schedule all the games on the final day at the same time. I find that to be a brilliant move. Brilliant move by Major League Baseball. But the way they're doing it this year, it's a dumb move because they're not playing the games at night when fans could get out there more and more fans could watch. Just imagine if Major League Baseball set something up where on 15 different television networks at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, you could watch any of the 15 games going on, especially the games that all have importance. Do you know how crazy fun that would be?
Yeah. The Real TV be back later. All right, we'll see you.
Deal. You're the master of text acronyms. I'm not.
I have to look this up. I always look up text acronyms just to make sure I know what they're saying.
And yes, John Jansen, are you a fan of any footy teams? Who do you like in footy?
Go Southampton for us.
We are fans of the Southampton Saints. The reason being was because back when their chairman joined the team, he said they wanted to become the Green Bay Packers of the EPL, the small market team that won championships.
I love my Green Bay Packers.
Now Southampton is barely trying to stay alive in the Premier League and avoid relegation year after year.
Yeah.
Little dribbler to second and out to make it 2 outs for the Cubs. Brandon Woodruff dominating this contest so far, but so is the Chicago pitching staff.
Woodruff top 5 all time in 10-plus strikeout games. Number 1.
What?
You showed it on the thing.
Oh, for the Brewers.
Yeah.
I'm like, in Major League history? No.
Corbin Burns is number 1.
I believe that.
It shocked me.
You may be seeing the greatest starting pitcher in the history of the Brewers with Corbin Burns.
That's true.
You might be.
The second, I think, was Gallardo, and third was, Sheets.
Right. It's unfortunate, though, that the great Teddy Higuera suffered the injury that he suffered in the late 80s because he could have been the best pitcher this franchise has ever seen. He was dominant when I was growing up as a kid.
What about Lonnie Avis, first no-hitter in Brewers history?
You got lucky that night. He was
I know.
good.
I know.
And he was brilliant for a night.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Teddy Higuera,
Mm-hmm.
of what I've heard, was good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nearing 2 hours, still nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rain. Favorite M&M color? Tell us.
I'm blue.
Dominating inside curve. Just blew Suzuki off the plate. got ourselves a nice little hit for the Cubs. Darn. So 2 on, 2 out, I think, then. Come on.
There's some EPL talk. Spurs. I picked Tottenham as my team. Fulham does have played Tim Rem from STL, so I like them. Not Arsenal. They have the same.
Oh, Stan Kroenke. Just absolutely one of the worst human beings in sports.
In sports ownership.
Oh, Taylor dropping that thing. Oh, that's rough.
It just went right under him.
Yeah, that's rough. So essentially a double or a 2-base error. However they rule it, but either way, it's a run on second. Oh, the Tottenham Hotspurs. That was where we first heard of Ted Lasso.
Uh-huh.
When Jason Sudeikis did the first appearance of that character in an NBC Sports soccer ad. And he was chosen as the head coach of the Tottenham Hotspurs. He didn't know a thing about football or soccer. When they turned an American football coach into a soccer coach. Did he go around there? I think he barely did. He barely did. That counts. That counts as a strike.
I said to Nick the Legend, let's see if he'll show up as soon as I texted. I said, people talking about your Rams on the stream. Just to see if he'll come. He is at a Phillies game. Let me see what the Phillies scored.
No, if he said the game, we shouldn't bother him.
Phillies scored.
The Phillies.
They're up 6-0. He's probably too happy. He said he was going to hop on. That's the only
number
reason.
2 team.
He said he was going to hop on the stream from Citizens Bank Park.
Oh, that might be some major league copyright infringement there.
Well, he wouldn't be showing the game.
I know, but
I mean, and he wouldn't be on the stream. He would just be in the chat.
true. But that's different then. I thought you were talking about actually getting him on the stream.
I didn't give him the link.
All right. This is a key moment in this game. Runner on second, 2 out. 6th inning. Reyes at the plate. No score. Time called. There have been more time called situations in this game.
I've been told to call time because both the pitcher and the batter both stepped out of their position at the same time.
Yeah. That's just weird. That's just weird. And barely getting to it and fouling it off.
Done with another comment.
All right. Stan Kroenke. His teams, the Rams, the Colorado Avalanche, both won trophies this year. You're throwing up because of it. The Blues, one of 2 teams to beat Colorado this postseason. Go Blues. Go Lightning.
That's not throwing up. That's just really mad.
Yeah, but I would throw up if Stan Kroenke, the owner of a team that moved my team out of town, won a championship with that team that he took out of town.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for feeling that angry about it. And, the one thing I'll give him credit for in anything with Stan Kroenke is that he's paying for all these new stadiums and arenas out of his own pocket.
That is true.
But they're going to make some big profits after that. Big profits with all that real estate. And yes, you are throwing up John Jansen. I would too. That is why I love the Green Bay Packers corporate structure. There is no rich owner who can move the team. They will stay forever. Shot right off Woodruff. Oh, and Rowdy Tellez just tags the bag before Reyes gets to it, and the Brewers escape. Still a 0-0 tie.
Sheehan said he can. Should I go ahead and text Statue Torch and see if he wants to come on?
No, don't worry about it.
All right.
Don't worry about
it. Chicago Sports Network offered said I can come on their Notre Dame stream next weekend, which I might take them up on that.
That'd be fun.
Notre Dame, Ohio State.
Go for it.
In Columbus.
Yes.
Big game.
Yes. Man, college football. They have made college football's true opening weekend an event with how many
Labor Day weekend.
bonkers non-conference games they schedule. I give the powers that be in college football, who in some ways have screwed it up royally, I give them credit for how they do the opening weekend. It's big.
Well, I mean, this weekend was technically opening weekend.
It's not really. It's called, we have to figure out weekends when teams can play. So in order to get enough games on our schedule, so that's why we have to resort to playing in late August to do it. But the real opening weekend is Labor Day weekend. That's fun. That is such a fun weekend because there's no NFL to compete with it. So college can grab the spotlight. And you tend to get so many college games that become events. Like the classic game that's always played on the home of the Atlanta Falcons. Or when they play that classic game at Lambeau Field years ago.
This week it's this year it's going to be Clemson, Georgia Tech in Atlanta at the stadium.
No ground rule double more runs. It's closed than when it was last night, top 5. I should know what you're referring to. It's not coming to me.
I'm a little confused by that.
I'm often confused anyway, so it's okay. It is okay.
They're showing Braves fans.
Atlanta Braves fans have taken the trip to Milwaukee to see the Brewers play the Cubs.
Braves and Cubs family, it looks like.
Mid-5th for Atlanta over St. Louis. Maybe those Braves fans went to games in St. Louis and then drove up to Milwaukee. I could see that. It's an easy 6-hour drive. Pop fly, where Harry Carey would say, "That wouldn't be a home run." I've done that enough times in this. I'll spare you.
In Yankee Stadium. That wouldn't be a home run in Yankee Stadium.
That wouldn't be a home run.
On a Little League field.
Yeah, exactly.
Rowdy,
and then talking about home runs, rowdy.
Hold on,
He could get to 35 home runs by the end of the season. He could get to 100 RBI if he has a huge
I don't know if this is going to work, but
September.
Let's go Brewers. Let's go Brewers.
You got a percussion instrument there, kid.
Let's go Brewers.
Come on, Rowdy. Let's go. Way to lay off a bad pitch.
This is really how you do it. You go behind the piano.
No,
I'm not turning on the piano. I'm not doing it. This is how you really do it. This is what's going to actually make noise.
Oh, let's go. Shot right down the line. He fumbles,
so close.
but it's still an out. And that happened because of the Rowdy to Les shift.
Finally, it's getting dark in St. Louis. Finally.
That is a great time. My memories of St. Louis when we went there, going to the zoo.
I was too little.
Going to the Hill for some great Italian food. Mama's on the Hill. Mama Campisi. The chicken spadini.
That actually sounds good.
Oh, man, was that good. That was good. John, tell me you've gone to the Hill for some great Italian food. Let's go, Luis Urias.
Who left again, John?
Oh, you left again. But you came back.
For half a second.
He was within the room.
Yeah.
So, Coach is magic. One of the most underrated postseason positions is a smart catcher. Think of Ivan Pudge Rodriguez going to different teams and winning everywhere he went. That is so hard to get a handle on, and a great sliding catch.
Beautiful catch by Happ.
By Ian Happ to get the Cubs out of the inning. We're still scoreless. Going to the 7th. Brewers and Cubs. It is so hard to find those dominant defensive catchers. And not just great defensive catchers, but great catchers in terms of managing pitchers and helping call games. Such as you mentioned.
Oh, toasted ravioli. John
Yadi Molina. Oh, toasted ravioli. Amen.
I love toasted ravioli.
Mama's on the Hill had great toasted ravioli. The closest that we've experienced in our living in Milwaukee was the Great Gloriosa's.
Woo!
Killer toasted ravioli. I haven't found it here in Philly yet, in the Italian market neighborhoods and the restaurants there. We're going to have to look at it. All right, I'm taking a bathroom and a water break. It's all yours, kid.
Alright. Okay. So I'm just gonna go back to playing Madden. No, I'm kidding. We're watching diving catches from Mookie Betts. And him going, Molina is a genius. Respect to Yachty, Molina, Adam Wainwright, and Albert Pujols. Yes, the Happy Hodag. See, is anyone else live? No, no one else is live. But my tablet, okay, it is charging now. Excuse me. Actually, maybe someone new is live. So where's everyone chatting from? How is everyone doing tonight? Call to the pen for the Brewers, and we are going to get to see Taylor Rogers come into the game here in the 7th. Nice to see him in the game. Yeah, only Edward is live right now. I don't know about Triple Crown, but he'll win the NL MVP. I'll tell you that, John. He's a lock. If I was a bettor, I'd actually bet money on that. But I don't bet. The most I bet is like a pack of candy. And Taylor Rogers, 0-2 count. Got a Horner, the number 6 batter at the plate. To the 3 of you watching, hope you all are doing well. Here we go. High and away. Man, that's a riser. That ball didn't sink. That thing went up. That was all the way up in Door County. Arenado homer. Yes, when he gets back, someone's vacuuming upstairs. So that's that. I don't know what he went. He might grab a snack or something. The Brewers are closing in on 100 million fans. They're 80,000 fans away from 100 million. The franchise record is 99 million something. They need 80,000 more. No problem, John. Yeah, on the Triple Crown, I think he could get it done. He'll probably read your comment anyway, because he always does that. And, RBIs, Looking here at the RBIs, home runs, and batting average for Goldschmidt, and I need to look at MLB.com to get the stats league-wide. Corner, what's the count on them? 3-2, low and away. But yeah, if Goldschmidt won't, I don't know. In a Triple Crown, Goldschmidt could. I gotta think about that. I think the chances are good. So to the 5 of you watching, anyone new joining us, welcome back to Sorgy Stories. If you're new, hit like and subscribe. We're here really talking about whatever. But technically, this is a baseball stream. Clean. And home runs. Well, I'm happy that Shorter has more, John. Go Phillies. Got my JT Real Muto, Aaron Nola Cup right here. So, Wisconsin sports fan, a.k.a. Anthony, joining you. Pops will be right back. Velazquez at the plate. I need to turn the captions off. These captions are annoying me. Okay, there we go. Now I got it going. Okay, so 0-2 count. I had to turn the captions off because it was getting too annoying. Yeah, Wisconsin sports fan here. For anyone in the college football community. Anthony for the Sorky squad. Pops will be right back. And that's strike 3. 10 pitches for Rogers. Beautiful pitch right down the middle for the Brewers' new kind of 7th, 8th inning guy. Bullpen is still stacked even without Hader. Williams, Rogers, Boxberger, Milner, all those guys. So that'll be P.J. Higgins, 6 homers, 20 RBIs, 720 OPS, 230 average. In the series, he's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. He has played in 52 games this year. Pinch hitting. I actually don't know who he's pinch hitting for. They throw the first. He gets back. I'm really confused on what's taking Daddy so long. I hear the vacuum still on. Is a swing and a miss. 0-1 count. He's off to the side. We have Edward, the trash talker. Edward, the trash talker. Stream going on the side there. Also, everyone over here in the comment section or down there, depending on where it is, whether it's like down, whether it's over there or down like there, down there. I don't know. Let us know that you're here. Who's still here? Because I know we've been losing and gaining viewers. So yeah, just let us know if you're still here, and we're going to take a roll call. So just say here if you're here. Ooh, nice pitch there. Struck him out. 2 down. Beautiful pitch by Rogers. So 2 outs, man on. Okay, Hodag is here. Who else is here? John Jansen. I know we lost people and then just gained some people. So I thought I'd just take account for still who's hanging out. Hodag, what do you think of Jordan Love's performance in the preseason? And really just the Packers in general, because I expect a 12-5 season out of them. 12-5, 13-4, depending on what happens in the Eagles game. To the 2 of you that haven't commented yet, or to the 1 of you now, what's up? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, 2 outs. Morel up, the number 9 batter. Corner on first, I think. 0-1 count. Corner gets back to the bag. That might be part of the course for the Packers unless Rodgers suffers a major injury that takes him out for more than a couple weeks. Man, let me tell you something. I don't know why we got rid of Kurt Banker. I drafted him in fantasy football. He's not on the team. I just love Kurt Banker. He's so cool. Grossi Posse Packer Nation. If you know the Grossi Posse, if you know, you know. Grossi Posse, best Packers channel on YouTube. Best really NFL channel on YouTube outside of Sorgy Stories. No, I'm kidding. Tom Grossi does a great job. With comedy, actual videos that aren't comedic. Had a pretty good Jordan Love video today. So yeah, that was interesting. Rogers threw that one. That's all the way up in to Lake Superior. That's where that one landed. Real high pitch. Exactly the Happy Hodag. Exactly. He's awesome. I've tried to pop in, and people will recognize this channel name every once in a while. And what's interesting is when other people will be like, we got rated too. So, it's cool. Can't wait to get back. I'm hoping that our friends, guys like Statute Sports, Chicago Sports Network, Ballard Sports Media, all those channels that do great NFL streams, get a Grossi raid. But yeah. So 2-2 count to Morel. Rogers on. This will be pitch 19 coming up. Guy at second. I guess he stole and I didn't see it. There he is.
Gotta take care of a few things, mommy.
Okay, I was like, where the heck is the man?
Gonna have to cut you off from the M&Ms because you gotta get to bed.
Okay. VicTube! What's up?
What's the score?
Still nothing. Guy on second, 2 out.
Okay.
Here, you take this. VicTube, welcome to Sorgy Stories. I am the Wisconsin sportsman. Pops is over there. He just came back from being upstairs for a little bit. Brewers, Cubs. We talked college football today. Our backyard brawl stream is Thursday is our backyard brawl stream. So yeah, we got 2 outs. Christopher Morel, 2-2 count. Guy on second. Taylor Rogers throwing out of control today in this inning. Keeps throwing these pitches all the way up to Lake Superior, Taylor Rogers. He's thrown 3 to Lake Superior so far.
Jeez.
So yeah, it's
A lot of high fastballs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he finally is back. John Jansen wants to know what you think about the chances of Paul Goldschmidt getting the NL Triple Crown.
I have to look at the numbers. Let's look at the leaderboards.
He said, "Tell your dad or ask your dad." And there we go, strikeout.
All right, Rogers.
Get out of here, Morel. Morel's not happy. Nebraska lost to Northwestern. A whole bunch of laughing emojis.
We just in the middle of 7th?
Yep.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hold your ears. Da 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 da. Take me out to the ball game.
Oh. Guy just got ejected.
We have just had an interruption because of ejections, and they're going off the broadcast feed, so we can't see what's happening. We're going to have to interrupt this.
Yeah, I apologize. We just saw a guy getting ejected and David Ross pushing him back.
Oh, man. Hold on here.
That just happened. Okay. That was interesting. So we're about to get some.
Let's see if we get some information here.
Seems like a lot of people have been tweeting about this.
Let's see. Not that. Oh, the Philadelphia Union scored.
Oh, that's good.
They're up 4-0. Ooh. We may be behind a bit on the TV feed because
maybe just look up Brewers Cubs ejection.
Let's see. Ejected Cubs.
No one. Arenado.
Yes.
Nothing yet.
No, nothing yet. Okay. You know what? Look up the Brewers beat writers because they would have it. Todd Rosiak of the Journal Sentinel on tonight. Let's see. No. Kurt Hogg is on tonight. Good dude.
The last thing he put is 11
minutes ago. Check Adam McCalvey.
We apologize for the interruption of the 7th inning stretch.
Trying to find out the information as to why we had the ejection here. Let's see. Looked like it was a ball and strike argument.
Nope. Last thing was 4 hours ago.
Let's see.
It seemed like it wasn't the guy who was up. It was the third base coach, I think. Yeah, that's Mike Napoli. Former Cleveland Guardian.
That's right.
Former Cleveland Guardian went and yelled at the umpire. So that's insane. Okay, so let's get back to the stretch.
Take me out to the crowd, buy me some Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back to root for the Brewers. If they don't win, it's a shame. But it's 1, 2, 3 stretch around the whole ball game. Roll out the barrel. We got a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel.
You got to lose around.
Sing from barrel. Yeah, that's not here. Because the gang's all here. Okay, now back to live action.
Okay, here we go. So bottom 7, 1-0 count to Victor Caratini.
Ooh, VicTube. Oh, historic black colleges, HBCU football.
Yeah, ESPN.
Howard, Alabama State.
I was telling you about that this morning.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
VicTube. Let us know when you're coming to Philly. Let us know. So we can maybe hang out if we're going to be in town.
Some Thanksgiving weekend. If we can ever convince Anonymami to bring Mimi,
my grandma,
down to New Orleans for Thanksgiving weekend, go watch Grambling against Southern at the Superdome.
Awesome. We've seen both of them play Marquette in basketball.
Yes.
All right, Nick the Legend should be here somewhat soon because the Phillies game is over.
And
they won 6-0.
The story.
I just said it. I saw the Phillies game was done. Nick is in the building.
House.
What's up?
Hey.
Mike Napoli just got ejected, Nick.
Victor Caratini on first base with a leadoff single.
Next summer, okay. The only traveling we'd probably be doing next summer is
it's probably
Brewers road trip.
Baseball. Yeah.
And we'll probably only take one during the summer.
Yeah, anything that's sort of longer distance at least. Because the good news is we have so many stadiums that are right near us. The bad news is we've already hit most of them.
Got a season high 3 baseballs today.
Ooh!
Congratulations!
You've
Nick.
outnumbered Zach Hampel a couple times this week. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah. So we have Victor with the college football. We have John bringing us Cardinals. We have Nick bringing us Phillies.
And all things Philly.
And
yeah, that's some Wisconsin sports fans here, of course. Nick
was summoned. I did text you, Nick. I did text you earlier.
So the reason that some people have antipathy towards the Rams is because of the ownership of the team and how they moved from St. Louis in the way that they did. So it's not necessarily anything against the players themselves. It's mainly the ownership and how they've acted.
Nick, it was John because he doesn't like the owner because he moved. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And someone else. I forget who else was talking about the Rams. VicTube. I'm guessing you like the Rams quarterback, Stafford, considering we went to Georgia. That's your team.
Come on, Colt Dad.
But yeah, so Colton Wong, former Cardinal, up to the plate now.
This is the beautiful thing about baseball is that the action isn't as consistent, that it allows us to have conversation and relax and enjoy each other. Oh!
That's through.
Single. All right.
Dial Vince a second.
Is he getting to second? Yeah, he's a second, not third. That's good.
It's Caratini, so, you know. He'll
a couple leadoff singles. Getting some action going. I'm liking this here. Let's see. Nick the Legend is so legendary. He gives people slides when they say bad stuff.
I respect your opinion.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. That's awesome.
And now the Cubs pitching coach is going to trot out to the mound.
As they try and stall to let to get a body warm to get up on the pitch mound as a reliever.
And look who's up to the plate.
Jock Peterson. Not Jock Peterson.
Jace Peterson.
Jace Peterson.
On base, Jace. On base, Jace. On base, Jace.
Now, right now, all the Cubs are discussing where they're going to get packages of spotted cow to bring back to Chicago.
And some thin crust pizza.
Milwaukee thin crust. But I can tell you something. I brought cases of beer to friends and colleagues here in Philadelphia.
Nick's dad loved that
spotted cow has been by above and beyond the favorite of all the beers that they've tried. I've had one coworker who said that they loved the chocolate porter, which I've got a couple upstairs. I'm going to have to definitely enjoy at some point. But spotted cow has been the absolute winner. I'm probably going to have to take cash orders next time to drive cases back from Milwaukee when we visit, hopefully next year.
Yeah. So 2 on. Peterson with the bunt.
Getting the runners over to second. Oh, bad throw! Brewers going to take the lead! Woo! Runners on second and third.
Nick,
the crew takes the lead.
Since when does Andrew have a Jared Goff Lions jersey? I mean, why would you want one of those? That's a big question.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a big – I mean, I get in your case. But,
and, Nick, you are the Brewers' good luck charm tonight. Thank you.
And, yeah, Nick and Vic, too, have come in, and all of a sudden the Brewers are scoring.
Nice. It's sad that this career is over now.
Yeah, for Gurley.
Yes.
We were actually talking about the Rams' yellow jerseys that Todd Gurley wore in that Chiefs-Rams 52-51 game.
54,
Oh, high and
51.
away.
Oh.
Yelch almost got hit.
Oh.
He should have pulled the Derek Dietrich lean in. John saying thumbs down to what? The Rams?
Or the Brewers getting the lead.
I'm guessing the Brewers getting the
Yeah,
lead.
because we're still in an NL Central race.
We are in the playoff race with John's Cardinals. The VicTube Productions, can the Braves come back and beat the Cardinals so the Brewers will only be 5 down if we can hold on to this lead?
Yeah, the Brewers' hope is the fact that they've got so many September home games, 20 out of 26 to end the year. Their last 26 games, 20 are at home. Those September home games are going to be massively important for the Brewers' playoff hopes. But they got a shot. They still have a shot. Man.
All right.
Christian Yelich is up right now. His salary is going to hamstring the Brewers
Yeah.
4 years.
For 10 years.
Oh. Turning into a good and above average leadoff hitter, but not the MVP that he used to be.
Yeah, the Falcons should have drafted Gurley. VicTube, happy to have you over here.
Amen.
Love when college football people come over.
Man.
I know our guy Ballard is streaming at 10:15 for Vandy.
Yeah, we'll be
Hawaii.
doing some streaming of, and I think though with our current setup with StreamYard, we can only really do one stream a week.
Yeah, we might. I'm working on some stuff to get us streaming on multiple channels with StreamYard Premium, which would give us unlimited stream hours.
True.
So we can stream. I'm trying to get a deal worked out where we can stream, where either us or friends of mine will be streaming college football every weekend.
And there'll be some Green Bay Packers games we'll be discussing by far. And with baseball hitting the postseason, we'll certainly be doing a lot of that, at least on weekends.
So he'll be working Thursday, but Stat Sheet Sports and I are going to be live for the Backyard Brawl halftime analysis from Nick the Legend.
I still think we need a Nana-mommy in this because she's the West Virginia fan that made us all that. We need a Nana-mommy.
I think she was going to be, I think she's doing something. She said she was, I told her she could come on.
Oh, wait, she's working, I think.
No, she's not working that Thursday night.
Oh, I thought she was.
Thursday night? No,
it's a Thursday afterward. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'll say, but like, it's Yelich.
He just had a nice. Is this a home run?
Right.
Is this a home run?
Out
Woohoo!
Yelich.
Four's it, baby.
3-run home run. 4-0 Brewers. Bernie slides down.
Doesn't break his ribs.
Oh, also, Daddy, the Brewers are 80,000 fans away from hitting 1 million fans this season, which would...
Only 1 million? No.
1 million fans in attendance.
No, it's got to be 2 million.
It said the record is... 100 million. That's what it is.
Oh, 100 million fans for their entire history.
No,
that I could see.
No, it's not 100 million fans for the whole... It said this year there are 8... So the record currently is 9... It's something about 99. I don't know. It's something about 100 million fans. That's all I know.
It's got to be for their whole history.
Okay.
Yes, it's Happy Hodag. Very
Go
happy
Crew.
Hodag right now. Go Crew! They need this win so badly. So badly. This morning, we did the math on this. The Los Angeles Dodgers in the last 50 games, 7 of those games have been against the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yup.
The Dodgers went 4-3.
Let's go, Willie.
In the other 43 games in that entire stretch, they went 37-6. Only 4-3 against the Brewers. 37-6 against all their other opponents in the 50-game stretch.
Willie calls time.
So those losses for the Brewers, I'm not as mad about. But it's the losses to teams like the Cubs, the Reds,
Yeah.
the Pirates.
That kind of stuff.
Teams they should destroy.
That's a strike. And Willie's going to strike out.
John Jansen, we disagree, but appreciate where you're coming from.
With the Yelich home run. Look at that nasty.
Oh, and a beautiful picturesque swing.
Nasty swing.
A contact swing, not trying to just make the thing explode, but just a picturesque swing.
Off the bat, you knew that was a home.
Oh, man. Just beautiful. But this annoys me where they strobe the lights during home. I can't stand that. Don't need it.
Say,
Did Kutch beat it?
yeah.
Yes.
Kutch beats
With
it
one out, Kutch beats out a grounder. Now, was that because the runner couldn't get the ball out, or was it because it was just so slow?
Hello, Nana Mommy.
Nana Mommy in the room.
We were just talking about West Virginia, and Daddy said you need to be on the stream.
Daddy said what?
How he said you need to be on the stream.
I'm suggesting that you be on the Backyard Brawl stream next Thursday.
But the only problem is that Anana Mommy doesn't know much about the West Virginia roster.
But it would be just fun to see her reactions as the game's going on while you're talking.
We'll see.
Can I tell the story of that one game?
Yes.
Okay. Your mommy and I first got married. We were living in an apartment on Milwaukee's east side. And on New Year's Day, West Virginia was playing, I want to say it was the Fiesta Bowl.
Yep. Was that that one thing where, what's his name, the assistant coach? The big speech?
It was the Bill Stewart speech game, yes.
Yeah.
It was a night game on New Year's Day. I had to be up at 3:30 the next morning for work to work at WTMJ during the morning show. So I was going to bed early, like 8 o'clock at night, so I could try and get 7 hours of sleep. This game goes until midnight or close to it because it was like a 7:30 p.m. start, and it just ran long, like bowl games tend to run long. So I'm trying to sleep in the bedroom, which is neighboring the living room. And at least 3 or 4 times, I hear this blood-curdlingly loud scream, "Go! Go! Go! Woo!" I was a zombie the next day at work because of just how huge Anana Mommy is of a fan of the West Virginia Mountaineers. She was wearing my Mountaineers football jersey, and she didn't care I had to get up the next day. And I knew she wasn't going to care because I knew she couldn't hold it in.
I gotta say, I saw a pretty cool moment on the dugout step right next to each other.
Okay.
Christian Yelich and Garrett Mitchell.
Oh, that's awesome.
Standing both
the newcomer.
in the same.
Mommy has something to say, and now Mommy has something to say.
I could have held it in, but I didn't want to.
Oh, she could have held it in, but she didn't want to. She wanted to wake me up. She wanted to annoy me. She wanted me to have to drink double the coffee to survive the next day.
Let's go, Hunter.
And I love her anyway.
Let's go, Renfro. Come on, 3-1
I
count.
love her anyway.
Walk.
4-zip Brewers, bottom 7.
Walk.
Run around first.
Walk.
3-1 count, and a foul ball, 3-2.
Foul ball count now, 3-2.
3-2 to Hunter Renfro, and my best bad Vince Scully voice. God rest his soul.
R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Another cool thing to look up on YouTube, Vince Scully doing football. I don't know if he ever did college football, but he did some NFL back in the late 70s, early 80s.
Didn't he work with John Madden?
He did a couple of games with John Madden.
That's what I thought.
In fact, there's a Packers high pitch, got ourselves a walk.
Walk. As that's a pitching change.
Yeah, Scully and Madden did a Packers-Rams game on YouTube in 1981 that's fun to look up. When John Madden's just first really learning how to do football color commentary well. Scully was the man. He was just a man. Vin Scully could call a game of cornhole and make it feel like a Shakespearean piece of poetry. He was that good. He could do your neighborhood cornhole game and just make it feel special. I know that he fully retired in 2016, so he wasn't going to do all the whole pandemic play-by-play of everyday people's lives, like guys like Joe Buck did. Amen, John. R.I.P. Vin and R.I.P. Jack Buck. God rest his soul, too, the great Cardinals announcer. But he would have made even just the most simple, mundane actions of lives during the pandemic seem just special. He was just the man. He was the man. And yes, I love John Miller's impersonation of him, saying, John Miller is the greatest announcer in baseball today in his price range. That was much better than my earlier Vin Scully. You loved Vince so much when you were a kid that...
What?
Are you on another chat?
I'm just commenting.
Stay on what we're doing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I told you that.
All right, I'm out. Sorry. Okay, I'm right here.
When we were in Chicago one time, we went to the Chicago Sports Museum.
Yep.
And we did play-by-play. They have this play-by-play booth where you can try and do a call like Harry Carey. And I did my own of Harry Carey. I tried to bring you in to be Steve Stone.
I was like little, so I was like...
He was speechless. And...
Rocker coming.
And so, of course, I was like... I was doing this impersonation of Harry Carey. And the call was of a pitch that was called a strike that was actually high. And it came up perfectly on the screen for me to be able to... So, what do you think, Stoney? And you're like... Hayes was absolutely speechless at that call as it went a little bit high.
2-on to Les up.
So who does he impersonate when it's his turn to do his own call? Scully.
I did?
You were like 6 years old and you were trying to do Scully.
I was?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. John Jansen with John Miller,
yes.
Joe Morgan on Sunday Night Baseball. That was special.
0-2, here we go.
0-2 with Rowdy Tellez. The longest bomber of the Brewers home run club.
I thought there was a longer one this year.
Average of 406.2. That's average length, not total length.
Wild pitch.
Did the runners advance?
No, Rowdy called
And
them
still
off.
only one out.
Rowdy said,
Still only one out.
don't.
This could be a monster inning.
So who's over here? Do we have... So John, Hodag, Victu, is that...
Are you the three?
Nick. Who are the three here?
Nick, you still with us?
So here we go. 1-2 to Les. Time called by the quickly. He uncalls it. Come on, Rowdy. Hit it to center, not to the foul territory.
Let's see.
Rowdy is home runner strikeout. Yeah, that's about correct, John. All right, so we got John and Hodag. And then either Nick or Victu.
Awesome.
All right, so here we go.
Oh, man. This could blow this game to smithereens. If he jacks one, this game is history. We'll still stay with up. He swung. And this.
Swinging and a strike, water left. Yes, I did.
I was going to say, if he had nailed a home run in that situation,
And it's 7-0.
7-0. Yeah, stay with us on the stream. But this game's over.
We can go to Vandy, Hawaii in that case. All right, 2 outs. Luis Arias. 14
right.
homers, 41 RBI, 702 OPS, 218 average for Luis.
Now, while he's up, we should ask you, our viewers, the question. You've seen a white background, this white wall here in the Sorgy Stories studios. We've already picked the color of paint we're going to use to paint the thing. But what color should we paint it? What do you think? Tell us. What color should we use back here? What would you pick?
It's a pretty cool color. That's awesome.
The color we picked is very cool. It is very, very cool. We'll have another one that we're going to be painting a different color.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I mean, and that one I'll spill the beans on. Packers green.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
We have a whole bunch of different ones.
I mean, although I think it's a lighter shade, but it sort of is the lighter, more pastel-y version.
And Hodag commented Packers green. That's going to be
Yep.
the room over.
Yes, that is.
That's gonna be the
Up.
one
We got
over.
ourselves a nice little walk. Bases
Red for the
loaded. 2 outs.
No. For Victor Caratini!
He has a history of grand slams this season.
He does?
I thought he hit at least one.
Oh, maybe he did. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. I got to go solo.
No, it'll take about 10 seconds.
Oh, he's just playing. He's playing the
I'm
drum.
grabbing this.
Props. He's bringing in props.
What? I need a drum. I need something to play so I can get the good sound.
Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, man. He's bringing in musical instruments. That's my department. That's Mommy's department.
This is a musical instrument. This bin is a musical instrument. There.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now you might be a little closer, John. You
That's
might.
inside.
Oh, man. We haven't experienced enough hockey. I can tell you that. Hopefully we'll get to a Flyers game this year. We'll see. We'll see.
Charge.
Oh, you try to... Oh,
Charge.
we got a grounder right into the shift. That ends the rally. But 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Crew.
Woo!
To the 8th inning we go. The Brewers 4. The Cubs nothing. Thank you, Harry. In a much better place. I thought about this, by the way, today. Heaven must be amazing.
Vin and Harry calling games.
Vin and Harry calling games.
With Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth playing.
I mean, you got, like, today was, I want to say, Mother Teresa's 112th birthday. Stevie Ray Vaughan playing her birthday party. I mean, just stuff like that. That's the cool thing you think about with that. I love when we're watching Sling. Through Sling, we're watching the MLB TV feed of the Brewers game while we're sitting here in our Philadelphia studios, us Wisconsin sports fans in Philly. And they have these sort of MLB Zen videos.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Baseball.
Where it's like slow-mos, like slow-mo down to like the 100th of a second. And you just see like the trickle of the sand, of the dirt as it falls from the machine right onto the ground of the infield.
You know what I just realized I'm doing? Is I'm playing the San Francisco. The theme there. Got himself a day job by the New Fools is what I'm playing.
You look up something here. You know what you are almost playing? There's an instrument where if you sit on it, and you can actually sit on it and like play it as if it's like a bongo kind of a drum. It's called a cajon. I think it's pronounced cajon.
It's not Cajun?
Different spelling, dude.
I know, I'm kidding.
And you can actually put some pretty cool rhythms with it. A lot of great acoustic artists have percussionists and drummers who play the cajon. when they're doing some sort of acoustic show. You could use that for that. You could sit on it and play it. Is this going to be percussion with Sorgy stories? Is that all it's going to be? Because if it's going to be that, I'm going to use your head as a percussion instrument.
I'll use your.
Yeah, with a much bigger target.
Oh, Garrett Mitchell's in the game.
Here we go.
Woo!
That's got to be his family right now.
Yep.
That's on the screen. The debut for outfielder Garrett Mitchell. He's now out on the field.
Oh, I
8th inning.
accidentally just played the Brewers' old strikeout song. Dun 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 dun. All right, Jace Peterson at third.
Were they showing Mitchell adjusting his belt?
Yeah. And on the mound,
as long as there's no Steve Lyons moment when after he gets to first base in a single, he like pulls his pants down and you see his long underwear.
Oh no! Just stop.
As he adjusts that.
TMI.
It's a funny moment. Look it up on YouTube.
All right, Matt Bush on the mound throws it up to
the
Marquette,
moon.
Michigan.
Yeah. And by the way, check out the unmanned moon rocket that they're going to be sending up next week, I think.
Oh, that's
Is that right?
Maybe, I don't know. Oh, that's a beautiful curveball. Did you see that?
That had more arc than the St. Louis Arch. I'm kidding, John. I'm kidding.
It almost did though.
It was a perfect curveball.
Time called by the ump for.
We can't be doing play-by-play like that.
All right.
But there we go. Easy grounded to short. 5 outs to go for a win.
To the 4 of you watching, hello.
Thank you, all of you, for being part of this. For those, if you don't know, if you're not familiar with us, we are Sorgy Stories.
Yeah, if someone who's I'm Anthony, aka Wisconsin sports fan.
I am Daddy. We are sitting in our palatial Sorgy Story studios, otherwise known as the Den, here at our home in Philadelphia. But we are Wisconsin sports fans, as we're from Milwaukee originally. We moved here because of my job with KYW News Radio. But we still love our Wisconsin sports teams, and we will stream pretty much every week a sporting event and have some fun conversation with you until we get back to vlogging, which once some practicalities allow, we should hopefully be able to do at some point relatively soon.
College football fans, back here at Brawl Stream coming Thursday night
Yep.
with Stat Sheet Sports and halftime analysis from Nick the Legend, our moderator.
Oh, who do we have here? Steven. Thank you for coming on. Watching the Brewers play this year has been challenging. In comparison to the last 4 years, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
When I endured the team after 1992, their last real playoff run until the Ryan Braun years, for a good 10 to 15 years, they were completely uncompetitive. I would dream of the Brewers to be 2.5 back in the wild card race, still having a shot to get
yes.
in the playoffs.
He did.
But if you compare this team to the previous 4 years, when the Brewers have been the major contenders, this team simply does not have the talent. They don't have the talent at enough positions of excellence, the kind of talent you need to win a World Series. And the guys that you could lean on in the past, guys like Christian Yelich, an MVP, no longer performing like an MVP. The guy they traded, Josh Hader.
Those guys.
In July, when he was with the Brewers, his ERA was around 10 before they traded him. All right, enough of my spiel.
Yeah. Steven saying, I don't know what he was saying.
Oh God, I recall that from my childhood. Yes, it was painful.
As now,
It was really painful.
I probably shouldn't be using a plastic storage compartment that I was using as a drum as a footrest.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
that's not
slide
the
that
best.
over there.
But
But it was comfortable. It was comfortable. I will say that. All right, so Garrett Mitchell, oh, look at that smile on his face.
His family watching in the stands. I mean, his mom just sort of gestured about how much she's shaking.
Yeah,
I'm guessing that's mom.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a curveball.
Oh,
Just nipping the
Contreras
corner.
and David Ross giving it to
They are
him.
not happy. But I'm sorry, it's not Angel Hernandez who's calling this game. It's someone who actually knows what he's doing, David Ross.
Yeah.
So you're a good dude, David, but we disagree on the call. I mean, it was like right on the corner, barely.
That touched the zone. That
Just
touched the
touching
zone.
the zone. Like,
right.
close.
Steven, born in 79, my dad did media work at Brewer games. We watched the games and attended as a family. I mean, I feel you. When we lived in Milwaukee, we go to like 10 games a year. I've been to like 100 games.
By far.
We've seen the Brewers at 16 stadiums.
Yes.
Big accomplishment.
You can check out some of those vlogs on our channel, by the way. We've got an entire section of the Brewers games that we've been to that we've shared here on YouTube.
You covered some Brewers games.
I covered a lot of Brewers games when I worked back at WTMJ. Steven, if you don't want to mention who your dad is for privacy reasons, I completely understand. If you happen to DM me, say on Twitter or some other methodology, and you want to mention who your dad was, I'd love to know. And we can keep that private if you want. Come on, Angel is the best umpire in all of baseball. I'm sure, yeah, you're kidding. I love that. I love that. Oh, Larry, I would not recognize that name. Okay, that might have been before I began covering games, working in media back in Milwaukee. But, yeah, I covered my share of games. A couple back at the Old County Stadium, mainly the air at Miller Park. And I miss doing it.
So Seiya Suzuki up to the plate.
Yes, Brewers at 82 in 2011. The years your team, John, broke our hearts.
I don't mean this, John, but just shut up.
No, we don't.
I'm kidding.
It's all good.
So guy on first. Brewers playing a little bit of a shift. Yeah, good call. Good call.
Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. Steven, I'm going to have to look that up and see exactly what he did.
But they're
Okay.
showing the producer in the booth talking about something.
Oh, gosh. All right. We got 4 outs to go to win this thing.
Let's go, Bush.
4 outs to go.
I like the Matt Bush pick up. That's a strike.
Oh, right down. We can't get the full play-by-play,
All
but
right.
be careful. Got to be careful with that. But, yeah, I mean, some of the guys who were in that booth who worked for the Brewers for so long and worked in the media, I mean, people like Tom Skybosh, Larry Baldessaro, I mean, guys like that, let alone the beat writers, like the great retiring Tom Hodgecourt of the Journal-Sentinel, one of the best beat writers in baseball. Oh, Steven, he worked at WQFM. Was that the all-out rock version of it? Was that, we get you, John, we get you. But was that the 80s rock version of it? Was it the 90s that sort of was this alternative rock version of it? I'm guessing that had to be like the original 80s rock.
You just said yes
edition.
and yes.
Yes, that's awesome. That is awesome. They were right down the dial from the station I used to listen to as a kid.
80s.
The 80s station, 94 WKTI. And then I got to spend 22 years in the same building, sometimes popping over to WKTI doing stuff when they would do sports and some other things, as well as some digital stuff. I mean, it was just special. Great place. Great place. But yeah, there's some old great QFM stories. I'm sure you can find some of your dad's audio on YouTube, I would think. I'm sure there are some old radio air checks of him.
Said he knows shark.
I should know what that refers to. It's just not coming to me, so I'm sorry about that.
Radio host.
Oh yeah. But yeah, just great radio memories. And I'm now at a radio station where it's the same way. Because you news radio, not just 1060.
No, FM.
And
DJ.
Yep. DJ
DJ Shark.
you were going designated hitter then. SJ for the Jesuits and then DJ. Nice.
He
Love that.
Kept
You have Jay Sorgi fingers on your phone, I bet. So
DJ, that's like me.
that's awesome.
DJ Shark, I'm guessing he was saying.
That's awesome. But yeah.
DJ Shark, I feel like I recognize that.
Yeah, but just like WTMJ, KYW News Radio is a heritage radio station. The place that a community depends on for its news and that people turn to. And it's always there no matter what. It's always there for you. And that's the kind of station I love working for. And so after COVID cutbacks happened at the company with WTMJ, and I found this opportunity for us to move closer to where my wife's family is from. So it worked out great.
All right, John, I like that. I like that the Braves are winning. All right, but friend meal.
Good people can disagree.
Yeah, friend meal. Good people wear bad laundry.
Boom.
Friend meal race up. 2-1. All right.
2 on, 2 out.
Let's go,
Let's
Bush.
get out of this jam, Bush.
You can't say Bush. You gotta go Bush.
Making perfect sense. Yes, absolutely. And first Dave Bush, now Matt Bush pitching for the team that plays in Miller Park or American Family Field. But yeah, how ironic. Just like Kurt Busch driving for Miller. A little foul off action there. That's got to sting the legs. Man, talking radio, I could talk radio for hours. I could talk radio for days.
You could.
Oh, the memories and just the history of it. Like, I found it just absolutely crazy that the radio station I used to work for in Milwaukee, my grandfather, who was a singer with the Florentine Opera back in Milwaukee, he would sing on WTMJ back when they used to do live music. Swing and a miss! And that ends the 8th.
Woo-woo!
3 outs to go. The Brewers up 4.
Let's do that again.
Zip.
There. All right, yeah, agree.
4
The
zip.
only time I actually called American Family Field is like on video, because I don't want the Brewers getting mad at us. I
But
want to have a good business relationship with the Brewers.
But my grandfather singing on WTMJ back when they had like a live bands and live orchestras in the studio. And now the real funny part. KYW News Radio is right down the hall from the flagship radio station of the Philadelphia Eagles and Phillies, 94 WIP. When did that station start? 1921. Who owned it? The old Gimbel's department stores. Yes, you Milwaukee people, you would know what Gimbel's department stores are. All the way through the 80s, one of the great department store chains in America. Your great-grandmother was the head buyer for Gimbel's for the whole corporation. And they owned the radio station right down the hall from us now here in Philadelphia.
I wish we were collecting the checks from the Brewers, Steven.
Oh, by far.
Which Philly cheesesteak? I'll just take any good chicken cheesesteak. I'm not big on the normal kind of cheesesteak. I'm more on the chicken side because chicken's my thing.
Yeah, you don't eat a lot of beef.
Yeah, I eat a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah. We have, by the way, Steven,
are you new? All right, because I don't think I've seen you. If you are, make sure you like and subscribe. Father and son adventures for sports, food, travel, and more.
And we have an entire mini playlist.
That's just Uncle Lou's life.
Of
there we go. Stories of cheesesteaks.
Videos of our stories of cheesesteaks.
Congratulations to Dino's West Side Pub in Janesville for winning Tavern of the Game.
Thank you for popping in, Stephen. Feel free to subscribe to us and check out our content. We've got a lot of vlogs that we've shot over the last 3 years, including Brewers games, a Packers game that we've been to, a lot of sports content, a lot of food.
Marquette.
Badgers and Marquette. Our exploration now that we've moved to Philadelphia. Check out those videos of some cheesesteaks. I can tell you, we've got to go there and shoot it sometime. I still think the king or queen of the cheesesteaks that we've had so far is D'Alessandro's.
Yeah.
That's in Northwest Philly. We're going to have to go sometime when it's not so busy.
Yeah, come on.
And shoot an experience there. We've had some special ones. If you go in that list, you're going to see one that was outstanding. When we went to Kobe Bryant's favorite cheesesteak spot here in Philadelphia. Oh, you did see that. That's been our king.
Yeah.
Our king video. That our most special one. It just got over 1,000 views, by the way.
Oh, really? It crossed.
In
That's
like the last week.
That's what I saw. It was like on our most viewed videos.
Yep, it's broken the 1,000 mark.
Oh, also up next, we're gonna see Garrett Mitchell's first at bat.
He's up the sitting. That's awesome.
Yeah, because he
They must have
replaced Tyrone.
programmed it.
He replaced Tyrone Taylor.
They must have programmed it that way he could get in the game
The number 9
at
guy.
bat.
The number 9 guy's Tyrone
That's
Taylor.
special.
And he went into center field for Taylor. Mitchell can play, I'm pretty sure, short and center. So that's good.
We are friends with a lot of other baseball YouTube storytellers.
Yeah.
And I remember one of them telling me about, and he's been all over the country. I want to mention him to you and recommend to all of you. Baseball Road Tripper.
Great. Baseball Road Tripper, Yost Malone, all those guys.
Great channels. But
Go ball!
get going. Get going. Is that a home run or is that a...
Homer.
Oh, nice!
Attaboy Colton!
5-zip. Former Cardinal Colton Wong.
Oh, we have Albert Pujols Homer alert.
Nice.
Albert Pujols Homer alert.
And Stephen, what I was getting at was that you mentioned Juan Nieves' no-hitter.
We were actually
In Baltimore?
We were in Baltimore.
We were at the stadium. We visited that place. We went to Baltimore.
Yeah,
I didn't even mention that in the video, by the way. We didn't mention Juan Nieves' no-hitter.
We didn't?
We didn't.
I thought we did.
No.
I thought I did.
Knock me upside the head.
I thought I did.
I don't think so.
But yeah, we actually did a video at Baltimore Memorial Stadium in the field there.
Yep.
It's awesome.
But Baseball Road Tripper talked about how
Oh, they put Mitchell at the top of the lineup. It's going to be Jace.
we talked about how when you go to a game, you never know what's going to happen. Baseball Road Tripper has been probably to thousands of baseball games. He's never seen a no-hitter. And now all of a sudden,
I'm trying to get our lineup up.
we show up in Cleveland to go to our 13th stadium for a Brewers game. We're trying to hit all 30 stadiums. And that night, we see a no-no.
Yeah,
We see the Brewers throw a no-no.
that was insane.
Just bonkers. Just bonkers. And Stephen, you're telling the story of how your dad let you stay up that night and watch that no-no. Yeah, I did not. I had to go to bed early that night, I think.
Oh, John Jansen saying that Pujols lined out to short.
Oh, man.
I can't stand the Cardinals, but I love Albert Pujols.
And just to think that in person, only a couple thousand Brewers fans have seen a no-no in person, a no-hitter by a Brewers pitcher in person, because both were road games.
There was a good amount of us in Cleveland.
Yeah, only a few thousand people, Brewers fans, have actually watched it happen. We were two of them. And to sit next to the Brewers bullpen and watch them react, watch Josh Hader prepare for that ninth inning. I'll never forget that. That was one of our most special nights, buddy.
Can you look up the lineup? Because this isn't loading. Can you look up when Garrett Mitchell's going to come up? All right, so 1 out.
Hold on. Yeah, it's starting to get tired. We got to wake up tomorrow at 6:30, by the way.
We do. We have 7:30 church early.
Yep, it's going to be early mass for us. Wow. I mean, I got to update the score.
And also, you're like way behind on this feed because it says on there that Hunter Renfroe is up for Blake. Christian Yelich is up for us.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm way behind as well because there's some good things that have happened. We need to react to those good things. We need to find out what happened.
Oh, something good happened.
Something very good happened.
Okay.
So we need to see what was very good.
Put the 5-0.
Now we'll do that. Bear with me here.
I'm
Bear with me. Okay.
gonna have such a hard time trying to remember to get the score during West Virginia pick.
I just say don't try and do the score.
Yeah.
Don't try and do the score. Just enjoy it.
Because Steven, we're from Wisconsin, but my mom, his wife is from West Virginia, so we're WV football fans, and we're streaming the Backyard Brawl Thursday night.
When they play Pitt,
Yup.
the rivalry game.
So I'll be live with Statute Sports for that.
What stadium did we like the best? We never went to the
that's
original.
true.
All right, we got ourselves a single there.
Woo!
But we never saw the original Comiskey Park. We've only been to the new one. I never had a chance to go as a kid. I would have loved to have seen that place. Of the 16 we've been to, a tie between Wrigley and PNC.
Yeah. And obviously biased to Miller Park and
Sure.
Citizens Bank Park. But unbiased PNC at Wrigley.
Wrigley, because of its history, and PNC because of the view. And it's a fun, chill atmosphere.
Woo.
John Jansen, you are very right in how good
Busch.
Busch Stadium is. It is such a place where people love the game.
Let's go, Willie!
It's a blast of experience for that reason. And, of course, Ballpark Village surrounding. It's really cool. And you get to view the arch.
Deep!
Boom! Boom!
Woo!
7-zip!
Second deck!
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Woo!
7-0. It's a beautiful night. Beautiful night. Saying Busch Stadium baseball heaven.
I think you got that
I see
wrong.
why people say that.
It's Miller Park. No, I'm kidding.
At least tonight it's Miller Park,
Yeah.
but
Look at
I
that.
see why you say that because
Hunter.
the Cardinals are as beloved in that area as the Packers are in Wisconsin. Yes, Happy Hodag. Way to go, Brewers. Way to go. You have been to both Comiskey's, Metrodome, Wrigley, Tiger, the original Tiger Stadium, County and Miller Park, and Qualcomm in San Diego.
Ring, ring, ring.
I can't wait to get to Petco.
Oh, yeah.
That place is going to be amazing. Now, we never went to Tiger Stadium. I never went as a kid. And it was gone by the time you were...
Wong and Adama is doing a dance.
Oh,
They
nice.
did a thing where it's like...
And you went to Skydome. We're hoping to get there in the next few years as well. But we never went to Tiger Stadium when it was a stadium. But we've been to the site.
Yeah, we've been to the field.
We've been on the field, played catch on the field at the original Tiger Stadium site because they still had the original grass field that remained after they tore down all the seats. And
Now it's turf.
Yeah, now it's a turf field because it's owned, I think, by a police athletic field. And
Oh no! Did something else good happen?
no, we've had a lot of good happen tonight. But McCutcheon failed to get the first after a bunt attempt. But you didn't know where I was taking you that Monday morning.
I don't remember.
It was a Monday morning in Detroit. We took a bus out of the downtown area. Good seeing a player hit the ball onto the street below, yes. You could do that back on the corner of Michigan and Trumbull. And
Where is that in Detroit?
it's in, what neighborhood is it in? Corktown. That's right.
Corktown. That's right.
And we went to the Corktown neighborhood, really cool neighborhood. And I took you to this field. You had no idea. I was like, we're just going someplace to play catch. Kid, let me tell you something. This ain't just any old no place. Close your eyes. Imagine a field where Babe Ruth played, where Hank Aaron played, Willie Mays, Ty Cobb,
Oh yeah.
Ted Williams, Robin Yount,
Let's go Hunter.
Kirk Gibson, the great Tigers players of old. And I remember telling you, you are standing on that field right now. Your brain was so happily boggled. You could not believe it.
Let me get up.
And just the capability,
Yes, John. Yes.
just the capability to play on that field, you were in heaven.
All right, can we update the feed now? You want me to do it?
Shh. Try.
Just click the 30 seconds.
No, we're behind now.
I know. Sorry, hold on.
Shh.
Alright, you try. We're like way behind.
I have to restop this and restart it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we saw a couple in Philly this year.
We did?
Well, those will be. We shot one video. We just kind of hung out with our moderator, Nick the Legend, who's also my best friend here in Philly. Okay, King Pookie Nation Alvarez, welcome to the stream. Bears are won, so I'm guessing the Bears won. I'm sorry, King Pookie Nation Alvarez, but I don't expect your Bears to beat the Packers at all this year.
They're going to be better this year. The Bears will be better.
I mean, they lost their best receiver though.
Yeah. Oh no, not this again. Not this again. Come on.
They gained Lucas Patrick and Equinemius St. Brown and Byron Pringle. They lost Allen Robinson, and Roquan Smith wants to trade out. The best player wants to be traded. I mean, that's saying something. Oh, and the Brewers won.
Yep, that's a final. We were a half inning behind, but the Brewers are winners. 7-0. We'll just skip the top of the ninth inning.
Yeah,
That's fine.
We
know we won.
So yeah, the Brewers beat the Chicago Cubs, tie up this series. Jordan Love.
We got some Packers Bears trash talk coming.
Jordan Love.
Oh no.
The baby Bears are losing.
Yeah, the baby Bears went down.
But
7-0.
Tomorrow Brewers Cubs standings now. Milwaukee, with the Cardinals loss, would become 5 games behind St. Louis. San Diego loss would make it, I don't know. Yes, the Cubbies fly the L tonight at Wrigley.
I mean,
it's true that they are.
They are doing that. I'm not a big trash talk fan, but yeah, they're doing that. They are doing that tonight.
Shout out to everyone tuning in. Oh, the Bears
is so much
won.
fun.
Cool. So everyone.
In a game that's meaningless, so just as meaningless when the Packers win. It's preseason, just as meaningless.
But it is good to see players in the game.
Yeah, just to see what you got.
All 5 of you, go look up Ballard Sports Media on YouTube. He's live. Go check out his stream right now, as soon as we finish up.
I was never a big fan of that kind of trash talk. Just me.
I
Just me.
thought it was so funny. Packers lost. The Packers did lose.
It's preseason.
But yeah.
It means nothing. Just like when they win, it means nothing.
But yeah, so everyone head over to Ballard Sports Media. Look up Ballard, BALLARD space Sports Media, all one word. Find his stream. Go ahead and say hello. That is going to do it for tonight.
Yep. We will be back. You'll be back.
Thursday night,
Yep.
Backyard Brawl, West Virginia Pitt, big game there. So, yeah.
And for all of you, if you have not subscribed, absolutely do so. Hit the bell.
Ding,
Ding,
ding, ding. I mean, smash the bell like the Phillies are this year. Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you all. This is so much fun.
College football streams coming, NFL streams coming, baseball playoffs, October coming up.
Yep.
NBA starting soon.
And go check out our vlogs, and we're going to be doing more at some point once we take care of some practicalities here on the Sorgy Estate.
Here, and I'm gonna get the link to Ballard's stream. Just make sure that you put in Sorgy Swarm, so he knows that you came over from Sorgy Stories.
Absolutely.
Let's get his.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna put his channel and then go to his, and everyone knows how to find a live stream.
We'll see. There may be some other games that we're going to be doing this season, possibly some Eagles games.
We did Eagles, Bucks, and the Super Bowl.
That we did.
So,
we do other teams.
So yeah. So that's it.
Absolutely. And yes, Jordan Love has work to do. We haven't seen it in the preseason yet because we're just not around as much
I
to
haven't
catch
watched
it out.
any of the preseason games.
But yeah, we're thankful he's back up.
All right.
Thankful he's back up. For little buddy, I am Daddy.
So long from the Sorgy Sports Studios in Philadelphia. Yeah, you did.